Hey friends, I'll be on in just a second. I had to take care of a tech issue and I'm getting some more, something to drink, and I'll be there soon. I'll be there soon. Final countdown. Hello. A long time no. Oh, Jesus Christ. I just put my earbuds on. Oh, turn that down. Shut up, music. You're loud. Or at least it was loud for me. What's my volume? Whoa. Don't mind me, just what's it called? Vocal stimming? Is that the terminology? Hello! Long time no see. I feel like I'm high up. Do I need to there, I'll be short. I'll be way down here. That's too far. Better? Objection! Ah, objection! What are you objecting? I will hear out your objection. Objection sustained? Overruled? I don't know what the objection is yet. I don't know if I should be abstaining it, sustaining it, or overruling it. I don't know. Hello. God, I feel like it's been so long, guys. It's been so long. What's the countdown? When was the last stream? We've had several streams that I didn't mean to skip, but that's just the way of the beast. The way of the beast. Wait, that's like devil work. That's just the way it goes sometimes. I'm like combining idioms in my head. I don't know what's wrong with me. Probably because I haven't streamed in a hot minute and I'm all out of whack. I'm all out of practice. Practissimo. How are you guys doing, Derica and Towering and El Robador? And anyone else? Turbo, welcome to the stream. Hello, everybody. Welcome back, Mr. Man. How was the wedding? The wedding was good. Boy, howdy, was it. It was interesting, the lead up to the wedding. For those of you that are unfamiliar, I was out a few days streaming wise for a wedding I was the best man for. So I was out for a few days. I was out a few days before the wedding and a few days after the wedding. A combination of just like work piling up in my lap and then also just kind of like getting back from the wedding and stuff like that. So just a combination of things in life meant that there was a few days before the stream and a few days before the wedding, a few days after, where I just kind of vanished. So I've been gone for a little bit. But I'm back. I'm back at it. I still have so much work to do. Coincidentally, inconveniently, really, I happened to land a couple more clients. I've just had a ton of work piled on me right before the wedding, and then I had the wedding, so it's like I've got all the stuff I need to do before the wedding, all the stuff to do after, and I'm still busy. There's still stuff to do, so I've just been like running, just like trying to get things sorted and figured out, and finally I can sit down and actually do what I want to do. And that's sit here and play video games for you guys on the internet. I missed this. I almost pulled off being able to stream yesterday. I didn't manage to do it. We did have our Archmage session for anyone who's an Archmage. We did have that late last night. I got to goof off a little bit on my own, but I didn't have enough time to stream, so I haven't streamed. But I had kind of like a little practice, a little warm-up practice late last night and getting into the swing of things once again. But I missed this too. The wedding was good. It was a small wedding. I don't know how many people it was altogether. Probably like... It's funny, I say small wedding, but it wasn't like an itty-bitty wedding, like, at the same time. It's... When you have two sides of a family, the numbers add up. I don't know, it was definitely less than 100 people. I don't know if it was like 40 people on each side, so like 80 people altogether in the wedding. I don't know. It definitely felt like it was under 100, though. Somewhere, it definitely felt like it was like between 20 and 40 people on each side of the family. It was a small wedding, and that made perfect sense. Leading up to this wedding, there were so many details that were kind of like up in the air that we weren't sure about, because it was kind of, my buddy didn't really go through a wedding planner. He and his wife, I think, did everything themselves, and then working with a friend of theirs as well to sort of plan the wedding. So it was a little bit more like slapdash than some of the weddings I've gone to. And I'm not saying that to knock it. I'm just saying that to say, like, it was a little bit smaller. It's like, okay, we're all kind of just winging it. We're all, to an extent, we're all kind of winging it to an extent. Like, we've got like the outline of how things are supposed to go. So it was a little bit different in that way, but it was fun. It was fun all the same, because sometimes having a small wedding like that means it's a little bit more intimate. You can kind of hang out with people a little bit more, and it was fun to hang out with people that I hadn't seen in a while. Meet a couple of my buddy, his name's Logan, a couple of friends of his that I didn't know from the wedding party, from the groom's side or whatever. A lot of them I knew. There's a couple I didn't know, so I got to meet a couple of people that are buddies of his that I you know, because we're adults now, we split up, some work buddies of him, that kind of thing, that I haven't gotten to meet in person yet. I got to meet a couple people, hang out, have a good time. The wedding itself was pretty short, and then we did like pictures and reception and stuff like that, and there was a big old party at the end, so I had a good time. Yeah, that's what I've been up to. I was at a wedding. Good times. And that's pretty much it. Work and wedding. I'm trying to think if there's anything more I want to say to that. I think that's about it. How many of you guys have been to... What a dumb question. How many of you guys have been to weddings before? I feel like as I get older, and this is definitely not a me thing, this is definitely like an everybody thing. As you get older, you go to more weddings, right? Like, when you're a kid, maybe you'll go to a wedding here or there that's like a parent or an uncle or something like that. Or, you know, when I say parent, like a parent's like friend or something. You might go to a couple weddings or something, maybe, when you're a kid. But then you get older, and it's like, not just like your family members are getting married or whatever, you have like friends that are getting married and they're inviting you to weddings. So I feel like I've been to a few weddings now, and it's always a good time. I wanted to get more pictures of me in my tuxedo, and I was, honestly, this is on me, I was just way too lazy. I was gonna take some like just actual solo shots of me being dapped up. Is that the right term? Is that the right phrase? Dapped up? Is that right? Is that, I don't even know if I used that right. I looked great. Look fantastic. I didn't take any actual just solo pictures of me. I've got a group picture I'm gonna have to share somewhere later. It's on my phone. I'm not gonna do it now. It sounds like a lot of work. But I wanted to do that. Got my tux. Been to almost 3 weddings, and the last one was years ago. Yeah, I feel like, because I've been to this one now. The last one I was at, I think the last one I was at was just, oh no, I had to think about it. I got my dates all twisted around. I was gonna say 2 years ago, but no. I had a family wedding. A cousin of mine got married. Was that last year, or was that earlier this? No, it wasn't earlier this year. Was that late 24 or early 25? What month was it? I had a cousin get married 6-ish months ago, maybe 8. So somewhere in there. I don't remember what month it was. So I've had a semi-recent wedding. I had another one before that. They've all been pretty spread out. I know I'll have another wedding to go to in another year or two. I'm sure of it. Because I've got another buddy of mine that I'm pretty sure will be getting married within that time frame pretty soon. So I got that going for me, and then Lord knows anyone else. Any of you married? Chat's quiet. Are you guys just quietly? I imagine, this is what I imagine, when chat is quiet, but there's viewers in the chat. I imagine you guys are all, I'm not second monitor, I imagine you're all staring at the screen, and you're just like, wow, I just love to listen to that guy talk. Just look at him yammer. Oh, he's just having the best time. Chat's quiet! Sorry, went for a drink. You were supposed to do that during the starting soon screen. Y'all making me nervous. I guess I'll just swing into the game. I have been gone for a while, so it's fair that some of the regular chatters might not be here because of notifications and algorithms and stuff. Speaking of which, while I've been gone, it's there's been some kind of controversy with YouTube. I don't know if you guys are familiar with this. I'm not super familiar with this, so I don't have a lot to say. But apparently, there's something about a setting, a YouTube setting, like a YouTube restricted mode setting. I've heard it both ways, where it's on or it's off by default. I've heard it both ways. I've not looked for the setting myself. I've only just heard about this. Where apparently, though, is that if this setting is turned on your YouTube settings, it will limit, like, whose notifications you get. So even if you subscribe to someone, and even if you hit the bell, even if you do all the things, if you turn on restricted mode, YouTube will just decide arbitrarily what it wants to show you. Like, even more so than just typical YouTube For You page stuff. Apparently, that's the new conversation with YouTube people. I don't know. Apparently, there's been a couple of algorithm changes while I've been gone. There's some kind of restricted mode thing. And then apparently there's some new AI shenanigans in the background with YouTube Shorts, which is killing views on a bunch of channels. I don't know if that's just Shorts it's killing or if it's normal videos too. I don't know. There's some algorithm shift stuff. I don't know if you guys have heard about that. I'm only just hearing about that, and it's been a while I was away, so I don't know. If any of it is true, I just hope it doesn't affect my streams any more so than YouTube already hates me. It already hates me, so I don't need any more. I don't need any more of that. I heard about it, but I haven't seen it in my settings, and my recommended getting aren't affected. I'm not sure, and I'm also not sure where that setting is. I've seen a screenshot, but I didn't recognize it, so I don't know if it's a PC setting, a mobile setting, or where it's even at. I haven't gone digging, I haven't gone looking for it, so I don't know. But yeah, your recommended aren't affected. They're normal, at least to me, at least as far as you can tell. Because it can be sneaky like that. It can be sneaky. Like, you might be getting, like, relatively what you'd expect, but there might be stuff that you don't know that you're missing. I don't know either. I don't know. So anyway, that's worth bearing in mind. I've seen some stuff. I haven't noticed anything either, is what I'm saying, but I don't know what I don't know. So that's something I got to look into and see what's going on there. Pop the hood, see what's going on underneath, you know? But that's all going on. Fun fact. I don't remember why I brought that up, or if I had an additional point to make on that. I don't know. But what we will do is, what is this? I had an open tab. I don't know what it was. What I will do though is start playing video game. I will start playing some Ace Attorney here. I gotta get it pulled up. I don't even have it pulled up. I just sat down and started yapping. Now, how about that Silk Song released while I was away too? So I just opened Steam and it opened up to the store page and I saw Silk Song. How about that Silk Song that really... I still never beat Hollow Knight, regular Hollow Knight. I don't know if that's something I'll play. I don't know if you guys are interested in seeing that. We're pretty deep in the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney stuff right now. We are so back. Welcome, Erica. Hello. I was just pulling up the game. Hey, mind if I talk about something that happened recently? I get, the only reason I'm scared, why? I'm scared. Nothing, what do you mean? Hey, how are you? I'm back from my I just went over all this. You're 20 minutes late to this entire, not even 15 minutes. Am I lagging while the game's loading? That is not a good sign. Was I lagging while the game was low? That's not a good sign. What do you mean, boo? I'm good though. I was just talking about I was at a wedding and I've been, keeping busy with that, and not bad or serious, just a funny anecdote. Well then, yeah, I suppose you can, if it's just a funny, I guess you can, yeah. That's what the chatting part is for. It's for the chat. Remember when I was sitting here like, y'all quiet today? That was your moment. Then when I say, let's pull up the video game, you're like, mind if I tell you a story? Yes! Go, yes! What's your story? I'm giving you a hard time, but what's your story? I'm never asking again, then joke. I'm giving you guys a hard time. I'm giving you a hard time. I've missed all of you. What's your anecdote? Tell me thine anecdote. Oh, well, anyways, I'm gonna start now. Tell me your anecdote. I want to know. I'm a little nervous about that lag. It's got me a little nervioso. If we just like, if the stream just explodes, then you'll know why. Is that like crazy loud to you guys or just me? That can go down a bit, I think, right? How about that? A few days ago, Gloria invited me to a server related to art. I think I saw that. Sound is perfect. Sound is perfect now, or was it perfect before I changed it? Is it good now, though? Is it good now? I don't recommend art servers. Artists are the worst. Don't join an art server. All you'll find is degeneracy and creativity. It's good, don't worry. Okay, cool. I heard the sound, I was like, it seems loud, I turned it down. When I joined, it was a nice place, the owner was chill, all good. Okay, so what's the story? What's the... I'm waiting. Is there more to this? The funny anecdote? Okay, you joined a Discord server. But then what happened? Then what? Go on. Yes. Don't ever join a hastily made server. If you guys want to join my Discord server, the link is in the description down below. It's called a hastily made Discord server, or whatever the heck I called it. Sometimes I'm there. Sometimes we do things over there. Then when I posted one drawing of my character Grace, which also have posted on your server. I don't remember which one Grace is by name, but I'm sure you have. I'd have to look. Basically a character with a bottom heavy character. Sure. Yeah. So you posted Grace, who's a bottom heavy character. Okay. Fat bottom girls make the world go round. How's that song go? There's a song that immediately entered my brain, but I can't get the tune right. Something about fat bottom girls. Make the rockin' world go round. That's the lyric. It's coming to me. I don't know the lyrics. Y'all can look it up. I'm not crazy. I've got a fragment of a song trying to weasel its way into my noggin. A mod saw it and said it was Gooner. Gooner shiz and kicked me from the server. Okay. Well, Was there other stuff on their server like that though? Because maybe you didn't read the room. Maybe that's like, maybe they're a very specific kind of. I mean, I feel like it's very. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to like say you did anything wrong, but maybe that's just like not appreciated there. I don't know. A minute later, the owner sent me a friend request, and after accepting, he apologized for what happened. Okay, so it was just a rogue mod. So it was just a mod. That can happen though. You know, folks have like a weird day, or they take something a weird sort of way. You know, whatever. And considering, because I could see a rogue mod who maybe just that day was a little grumpy or whatever. You're new on the server, immediately post something that like was a little bit fringe, you know, just triggered something. I could see it, but I mean, all's good, all's well. He said that guy was banned. What, the mod? And after I asked him if I could join back, he said something along the lines of, I wouldn't mind, however, everyone else wants you dead right now, so... Well, that's a little extreme. Maybe some drama went down after you got banned. Maybe you got banned and some other internal drama happened, which had nothing to do with you, probably. It sounds to me like that's too dramatic. If it were me, if I were you... Hang on. This... Sorry, my controller on the floor was upside down. I didn't want it to like click a button or something while I'm playing later, so I needed to turn it around. I would just... I just wouldn't bother. I just wouldn't bother with that server anyway. If you don't feel welcome, you know? I just wouldn't bother. At the same time, it was hilarious. It sounds confusing. I'd just be confused. I'd just be confused, that's all. I also don't join other Discord servers like ever. I have mine and that's like it. Which is why I don't know what I'm doing half the time. I don't know what other servers look like. I haven't done my research. Well, there you go. That's what you get for posting gooner bait on in their server. It was clearly your fault, obviously. The judge rules that you are guilty. The judge rules that you are guilty of the goon bait. Hello friends and welcome to Let's Play Ace Attorney Trilogy Phoenix Wright. How do you say this? Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney Trilogy, Ace Attorney Phoenix Wright Trilogy. These are Ace Phoenix Wright Attorney Trilogy. TM! Ah! His mouth. Ah! Welcome back to Ace Attorney. We are jumping back into our playthrough Injustice for All, Episode 2, Reunion and Turnabout, Part 4-1, The Trial. We just unlocked the secrets that Mia was keeping from us. She was hiding some secrets, and we spent way too long unearthing them. We had like a 6 or 7 hour stream last time we played this. It went way too long for me. And here we are, we're jumping back in. I think we're jumping back into the trial. It's been a little while since I last played this, so I might forget a few details. I'm sure most of it will come back to me. Just don't freak out if I'm like struggling to remember something. Oh boy, Ace Attorney Wright to the power of TM Attorney divided by a trilogy. That's mathematical, bro. Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney Trilogy. Yeah, I feel like you just said it correctly. Obviously good. You're like, nope, Derica, guilty. The judges has hit the gavel, guilty. Clearly goon bait. I don't have a gavel, I've just got a bell. This says panic button. I've got a bell. I need more things that utilize the panic button. I need to utilize that more. It just sits on my desk and does nothing. June 22nd, 9:51 a.m. District Court Defendant Levy number 3. Also, the other thing is, Lord knows if I'm gonna remember different characters' voices, so just roll with it. Nick? Yeah? I'll never forget Phoenix's voice. I just use mine for that. that one I'll be able to do. Imagine I forget how to use my own voice. Imagine that's the one I forget. From here on forever, I just have a different voice. Did you know that Von Karma's daughter is only 18, just like me? We did piece that together by looking at the profiles earlier. What's your point? Yeah, what? Yeah, I'm a Phoenix. It's like, yeah, yep. Maya, you're on trial for murder. You have other things you should probably be concerning yourself with? I was just thinking about how strong she is physically. I know, you see those muscles? Oh, girl. I mean, she's been in Germany all this time, all by herself, and she's so grown up. You've been in a spirit temple for like a year, but not by yourself. But you were with your aunt, and I think she wants you dead. So in a way, like, you know, I don't know. Yeah, and I'm sure she felt a lot of pressure from her father's reputation. Do you think Manfred von Karma was a deadbeat dad? Do you think he was like aloof? What do you think Manfred and Franziska's relationship were like? Fran, Maya? Do you think? Is that a thing? Hold on. Is that a thing? We've got Phoenix and Edgeworth being Fedgeworth or whatever theirs whatever theirs is, and then Maya and Francis. I can't. No. It is? No. I don't know how I feel about this. And then you look at me and, well, I'm starting to see it though. She's got like the what's it? Is she having what are the LGBT people? Gay panic? Is she having gay panic? Right? Is that even accurate? I don't know words. Well, I'm the daughter of the master, but I'm still just a little girl. I mean, you're not compared to, what was her name? I'm trying to remember the name of the actually little girl. The, like, what? 5-year-old? What's the name of the, hang on, I've already forgotten her name. What's the name of the actual little girl? Pearl, she's 8. Compared to Pearl, I mean, you're like, Pearl thinks you're like Maya, you're nearly Unk status to Pearl. Pearl's, I could not think of her name. I was like, who's the actual little girl? And on top of that, on top of Franziska, I'm the suspect in a murder trial. But I think you're really strong too, Maya, for all you've gone through. Honestly, no, really, what Maya's gone through, her family, you know, her mother being just disappeared. I don't remember, who was her dad? Who was Maya's dad? Wasn't he murdered? Your mom's missing. Your sister was murdered. You've been on trial for murder once before and again. You're going through spirit training. For what it's worth, Maya, you've been through a lot. Good morning. There she is. There's Pearls. The two of you look like you're doing well today. I'm happy for you. See, she ships Phoenix and Maya. What's Phoenix and Maya? Faya? Or would that be like Mayonnaise? That sounds too close to mayonnaise. Hey, morning, Pearly. She calls her Pearly. You'll be safe today, Mystic Maya. Because she's gonna beat up somebody. She's gonna rough and tumble somebody. What do you mean? My mother's coming today to show her support. Yeah, I'm sure that's what she's doing here. Yeah, that's right, Pearly. Yeah, I don't trust your mother. I don't trust her any further than I can throw her. And I'm not known for my upper body strength. Hey! Oh, sorry. Hey, Pearls. Mayonnaise. Yes, Mr. Nick? Every time she says Mr. Nick, I just think of Dr. Nick from The Simpsons. Hey, Dr. Nick. Do you think you could do me a big favor? Could you channel Mia today, too? What do you mean, too? What if Maya and Pearls... No. Yeah, Maya and Pearls both channel Mia at the same time, and then they, like, Dragon Ball Z fusion together? Shipping Phoenix and Maya is illegal. Yeah, no, I still prefer that. I'm saying Pearls is doing that, though, but I still see the, like, sort of brother-sister sort of thing going on. Vanilla? No, they're definitely siblings. They're definitely sibling coded. They're definitely brother and sister coded. But Pearls doesn't know that. Pearls ships it. Pearls thinks Phoenix and Maya are definitely smoochy smoochy kiss kiss. And it's not true, Pearls. You're wrong.
Huh? I was sort of hoping to sit in the audience today and watch.
Please, it's very important to me. I don't feel confident enough without her help. What does Pearls look like channeling me? Like, we've seen what Maya channeling Mio would do. Well, is Pearls gonna, like, unless we've already seen this and I've just forgotten, is she gonna grow like another 3 feet taller?
Mr. Nick, that's enough. You can't show weakness in front of the person you love.
See, this is what I'm talking about. See, super ship. But Pearly, not this again. Please, can you do this for us, Pearls?
All right, I'll do it. I'll do it for Mystic Maya's sake. Sake, I'll do it for her sake. See you later then. I'll leave you two to your alone time.
See, she is so, she's got fantasy books in her brain moving around. She's like, oh my gosh, she's fantasy romancing. Phew, thank goodness.
Nick?
This way, Pearls won't be able to see today's trial. What do you mean? What's going on? Has Maya filled in on this yet? Are we filled in on this? I don't remember exactly the plan, but I know how I think this is gonna go down, and I don't know if Maya knows how this is gonna go down, because Maya won't remember what Mia told us while Mia was being channeled by Maya, you know? Unless we filled Maya in. June 22nd, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 2. Oh, there she is! So we need to see how we can get any Minnie into the mix. Get her brought back into here.
Court is now in session for the trial of Maya Fey.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Let's start already. Mr. Phoenix Wright, I look forward to tonight's news with great joy. The image of your defeated face will be transmitted all over the world.
Oh, see, Mia's already in Maya. Pearls was supposed to be channeling Mia. Man, I'm struggling with names today. What voice did I give Mia?
All over the world, huh? Sounds like you've made quite a name for yourself, Phoenix. Don't be foolish, you foolish fool wearing the foolishly foolish clothes.
That's her favorite world. That's Pearls. Oh yeah, cause Maya wouldn't be standing next. Right, duh. Normally Maya's standing next to us, but Pearls would be because Maya is currently on trial. Right. Good call. I didn't think of that for some reason. See ya, Snow. You come in, say hello, and leave me? You would rip my heart out of my chest like that? Okay. It's okay, I've got Francisca.
The famous one is me. I'm the prodigy who has never lost a case since becoming a prosecutor 5 years ago.
Oh yeah, I forgot she started prosecuting like when she was like 13. That's ridiculous. When I was 13? If I was your prosecutor at 13, bro, you're cooked. 2 Franciscas? More the merrier is what I say. It's not her favorite word, it's just the only one she knows. I'm sure she knows other words. She knows so many words. She's so just smart and talented.
Naturally, the world's eyes are on me as I conduct my first trial in this country.
That's nice, Ms. Von Karma.
Glad to see you're in such good spirits today, Ms. Fey.
She knows. It's true what they say. Women really are scary when they fight. Gulp. Come on, Phoenix, you like it.
Now then, a very interesting theory was presented during yesterday's session.
Yes, do remind us, Judge.
That the defendant could have left the channeling chamber, correct?
Yes. And this key is proof of that. This key, the only key to the channeling chamber, was not where it should have been.
Your Honor, I would like to say only one thing before we begin.
All right, let's hear it.
The prosecution has determined that from the time of the murder to the time of arrest...
I don't know if I'm doing this accent any justice, guys. I have done no practice. I've done no German practice for an accent. I have no idea what I'm doing.
The defendant did indeed leave the room at one point.
What? Gavel.
But, Ms. Von Karma, then how do you explain this picture? Are you saying then that the person in this picture is not the defendant?
I never said that wasn't the defendant.
Then what is the meaning of this?
All I am saying is that Maya Fey, after killing the victim, exited the room. And I believe that it is that...
Try again.
And I believe that is when she dropped the key.
Can you substantiate your claim?
Isn't that what I'm here for? The prosecution would like to call the defendant's aunt, Morgan Fey, to the stand.
Just as I suspected, Aunt Morgan. Here she is. It's happening. Poor Mia. She seems really torn by this, does she? She seems just as determined as ever, honestly. Determination. There she is, Morgan, drinking her paint.
Witness, name and occupation.
What voice did I give you? Literally the same voice I gave Mia, wasn't it? My name is Morgan Fey, and I am a spirit medium in a manner of speaking.
I'm sorry, but what do you mean in a manner of speaking?
Ah! I don't think anyone really cares. Now then, after the murder took place, you kept watch of the defendant, correct?
Yes, that is correct.
I performed the spirit-severing technique on Mystic Maya then.
It's a spirit-severing technique?
A technique to remove a spirit from a body and send it back to the other world. That is...
Yes, that is...
Yo, be quiet. Now, witness. Something happened while you were performing this technique, correct?
Yes, that is correct.
What in the world could have...
Mystic Maya, she escaped from the room!
Oh, that's nonsense.
What?
Whippa! Oompa! And here we come to the heart of the matter. Maya Fey, while in a possessed state, managed to escape from the channeling chamber.
She didn't come running through the room that I was standing in.
Order, order, order!
You cast Fanta? Did Fanta even play? I didn't hear it. Did it play?
Ms. Fey, please testify to this court what happened during that time.
Your Honor, I will try my best.
I think someone just upped the ante on this trial. There it is. There it is. Oh, you were short on mana. I saw the Fanta cat. You were short. I see. I was just making sure everything was working. Maya's escape. Witness testimony. Can't spell testimony without Moni, which is not the same word as money.
After we heard the gunshots, those two broke the door open and entered the chamber.
Those two? It was all Phoenix. Thank you very much. He went all Hulk and just smashed that door like a friggin' madman.
I requested that Mr. Wright and the other lady please contact the police.
Oh yeah, who were we with? We were with a Lotta. Her name's not Lotta Hair. Lotta Heart. We were with Lotta Heart. There's something very speaking of Undertale. There's something very Chris about the Bangs situation here.
A pistol was hanging from Mystic Maya's hand, and she was in a daze.
She has a lot of hair.
Then, quite suddenly, she thrusted me away from herself and escaped from the room.
With great strength, she hit the base of my neck. Kapah! And I fainted for a short while. None of that stuff happened. I'm afraid I have no knowledge of where she went after that. I don't remember any of that. I was there. What are you talking about? Why have you hidden this until now? I did not wish to cause more trouble for Mystic Maya. I don't believe you. You wanted to cause the trouble. However, I must correct falsities when they arise.
That's all right. She's simply correcting a falsity, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Why is she making it a point to take a stab at me? Never mind. Stab? More like whip. Whip it to ya. You can whip it. You can whip it. You can whip it.
Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please.
My aunt is a very smart and sly person. It's going to be hard for us to find a crack in her testimony.
Cross-examination. Maya's escape.
After we heard the gunshots, those two broke the door open and entered the chamber. Hold it! Just now, you said those two. Who were the two people you were referring to? I was referring to that foreign lady and yourself, good sir. Lada's not a foreigner, despite how she talks. Oh, is that so? I'm sorry. I simply could not understand her atrocious English, not to mention she looked awful. Okay, that's just judgmental, Morgan. That's just rude. That's just downright rude. I can already see people in the Heartland gearing up for a riot. In any case, I have already sent the repair bill to your office, Mr. Wright. I will not be paying it. You'll have to take me to court. Oh, thanks.
What did you do after that, Ms. Faye?
I requested that Mr. Wright and the other lady please contact the police. Hold it! Was it really necessary to have two people do something so simple as call the police? If there was a possibility of escape, then one of us should have stayed behind.
Yes, that is a very good point.
At the time, I myself was a little confused. On top of which, there was another.
Another what, madam?
Oh, it's nothing. No need to concern yourself. Another person, right. It would have been Any Minnie would have been there. But she wasn't in... If Any Minnie was there, she was not in the room with us three outside the chamber door. And Any Minnie was not supposed to be in the chamber. So Any Minnie should not have been there, but there was a sneaky secret way in, wasn't there? Or something. I don't know. Somehow she got in there. Oh, well, maybe she just got in there after Lada and I left. Maybe that was the slippy way. I'm not unconvinced that there's not a secret way in. I want to hear the end of that sentence. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, leave her be. No, I want to go further. There was another reason you wanted both of us out of that room, wasn't there? ... You must testify! Why did you chase us out of the room? I'm about to get whipped. No whip.
I simply did not wish for there to be more victims.
Okay.
The lives of both the good sir and that camera woman may be in danger.
Why is that in quotes?
Is what I thought to myself.
Oh, okay. I asked and you answered.
Well, that was very noble of you, Ms. Faye.
This is bad. Now people have a good impression of her and a bad one of us. No, that's fine. Looks like she caught us napping. That's my aunt for you. No. No, her silvered words don't mean we were caught napping.
Are you satisfied now, Mr. Wright? Ms. Faye, please continue.
A pistol was hanging from Mystic Maya's hand, and she was in a daze. Hold it! Yeah, did you notice that all of my options are all Franziska? Manfred von Karma is not in this episode, to my knowledge. Wait, paper. During our investigation, you stated that you struck the defendant on the head, and this strike caused Maya to lose consciousness. Do you stand by this statement?
I'm afraid I don't. The statement I gave you was a lie.
Oh, here we go. See? We were worried that the jury would have a good impression of her, and here she is just telling us that she lied to our faces. But why would you lie about something like that?
It is very painful for me to say this, however.
The witness was lying to cover for the defendant.
She was covering for Maya? There's a chance Mia telling us that we were caught napping, yada yada yada, was a little bit of a clue to not question further. But I'm gonna question further. So you were covering for the defendant?
Well, yes. It was only later that I was informed of what had occurred. That the renegade mystic Maya had done something very unexpected. Something unexpected? What, pray tell, did she... Oh!
This witness didn't and couldn't have seen what happened. If you want to know what this unexpected thing was, there is always later.
Yes, very well.
True. In theory, if Morgan didn't see what happened, her saying what happened would be hearsay. Sure, that is literally an objection, hearsay. Why does it suddenly feel like there's a rock in the pit of my stomach? I shouldn't have been eating those stones.
Now, witness, continue with what happened.
I like to chew on rocks. What can I say? I like opals. I like how smooth they are.
Then, quite suddenly, she thrusted me away from herself and escaped from the room.
Was it really that easy for her to escape from you?
I'm ashamed to admit to such a thing, however, yes.
But you are physically larger and stronger than the defendant. There's no way she could have escaped from you so easily.
Have you forgotten already, Mr. Phoenix Wright? What about this picture? Remember that at the time, the defendant was not physically Maya Fey.
Ugh!
Growing old is such a mysterious thing. Trust me, I know firsthand.
How old is the judge? Do we have the judge in our profiles? Do we know? How old are you? Judgy Udgy? I don't want to ever think about this man. Oh. Anyway, I don't think we had... How old is the judge?
Basically, Mystic Maya's body was still that of the nurse she had called.
But if she had run away, wouldn't you have given chase right away?
Well, yes, I would have, however... With great strength, she hit the base of my neck and I fainted for a short while.
You fainted?
I became dizzy and then collapsed onto the floor.
How long were you unconscious?
I'm not sure. About 10 minutes, perhaps.
That long? Was Phoenix and Lotta out of the room for 10 minutes calling the police? That seems like a long time.
And the defendant almost certainly went somewhere in that time.
Happy, witness, elaborate on that point for us.
I'm afraid I have no knowledge of where she went after that.
Oh, I don't know why I didn't... I should have pressed on that. I can't see a crack in her testimony. Well, what should we do? For now, we should try to get more information out of her. After we get more information from her, we may be able to use it later to our advantage. Yeah, that's my bad. Yeah, I didn't press that last piece. That's my bad. Is that because you were unconscious?
Why, yes.
Great, well, now what? Go on. So while you were unconscious, you have absolutely no idea where the defendant went.
I would think that's obvious, good sir.
If that's true, then how can you know for sure that the defendant left the channeling chamber at all?
Now that you mention it, I have to wonder myself.
It's true that this witness is not able to confirm this. But the key word here is this witness.
What do you mean by that?
It means she has another witness up her sleeve. That's what. It's gonna be any mini, absolutely. It looks like Ms. Von Karma is ready to move on to her next witness.
There we go.
That's enough. From what I can tell, there is nothing wrong with this witness's testimony. And from what she has said, we can establish that Maya Fey did leave the chamber.
I hope this isn't going to come back and bite us in the butt. Probably will, at least a little bit. A little bit of butt nipping.
Now, let's take the next logical step and ask, where did the defendant go after leaving the channeling chamber?
Yes, that is exactly. Eek!
Be quiet, you! Now then, what the escapee had done was she had gone to speak with a certain person.
She went to speak with someone? Larry Butts? Imagine.
Who was it?
The prosecution calls Mr. Larry Butt, no, Ms. Innie Minnie, who was sleeping in the side room at the time.
Innie Minnie? I think you can see where this is headed. No, but where this is butted. I can't get over her vibe, though.
Witness, name and occupation. Okay, so my name is Annie Minnie. I'm researching parapsychology stuff at the university.
What is this parapsychology?
Let's say it's I guess most people call it occult stuff.
Even if that's what most people call it, I can't say I understand what that means.
Then I suggest you go home and research it yourself.
Yes, sir.
Man, Francisca is abusing the judge today, and not enough me.
Now then, Ms. Minnie, after the murder took place, you spoke with the defendant, Maya Fey. Is this correct?
I guess.
If that's the case, then let's hear your...
I didn't click anything, by the way. Francisca just cut her off.
If that's the case, then let's hear your testimony. That is all right, isn't it, Your Honor?
Yes, sir.
For the love of all things good, Your Honor, have some spine for my sake. Witness testimony after the murder. What do you mean, no? What do you mean, no? When the channeling started, I was sleeping in the side room. A little later, someone came into the room, really suddenly. Look at her waking up. Why does she have a pufferfish impression? Here's my impression of a pufferfish. It was oh my god, totally my sister. Wait, hold on. It was your sister, right? Because they were channeling, shoot, what was your sister's name? Shoot. Hold on. This one. Minnie, right. I just couldn't remember. I hadn't seen her in so long. I was so happy in a sad way. My sister, she told me something totally terrible. She looks cute waking up. She looks like a fish. She has... Okay, now it's my turn to be judgmental, I guess. Okay. I guess I'm outnumbered here.
Now hold your horses, young lady. You're saying the person that entered was your sister? Don't you mean the defendant, Maya Fey?
Really now, Your Honor. Maya Fey was still in the middle of channeling at that time.
Are you saying that the spirit was the spirit of this witness's sister?
Does that line up with, remind me, does that line up with what Morgan said? Morgan failed to do the spirit severing, basically, is what, okay, just to be clear. So at what point, I mean, I guess the spirit could leave on its own, maybe. So Morgan fails the spirit channeling. Maya, possessed by Mimi, goes to the side room, and at some point in time, will become not possessed. At some point. We're not there yet.
Are you saying that the spirit was the spirit of this witness's sister?
Yes, Minnie. She was a nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic.
Oh, well, this is...
Witness.
Like, yeah?
In your testimony, you mentioned a terrible thing. Why don't you tell the court what this terrible thing was? I'm sure we'd love to hear about it.
Do I totally, really have to?
Of course.
Miss Minnie, please.
My sister, this is what she said to me. I was drugged with sleeping pills. I don't know if I should do Innie's voice or Mimi. I was murdered by that person. Right. This is Mimi confessing to Innie, theoretically, basically. That's why I took my revenge. It's only fair, isn't it? Innie?
She took her revenge?
Can we just say, in theory, hear me out. In theory, if everyone in this room right now, the judge, prosecution, defendant, witnesses, if everybody in this room is on board with the fact that spirits are real and spiritual possessions are possible, and they can take over and control a body, if we're all in agreement, then isn't the murderer just objectively Mimi, and Maya is free to go? I was murdered by that person. Can we just, I know, in a secular court of law, that shouldn't fly, but if everyone in this room is on board, isn't that a confession from Mimi? So my defendant, Maya, is clear to go, right? Do you know what I'm saying? Are we clear? Are we good to go? Mimi did it. Case closed. I'll leave. I'm good. Francisca, I yield my time. You have the win. Congratulations. You found the murderer. It wasn't Maya. My defendant, Maya, is innocent. Right? Free my girl, Maya. Anyway, we'll continue since apparently that train of logic hasn't dawned on anybody yet, but right?
Are you sure that's what she said?
Yes.
There, you're satisfied, Your Honor?
I still can't believe it. I can't believe that a spirit would go so far as to use a medium to get revenge.
But you're saying you do believe in spirits. If we're all on the same page here, that's a confession.
It is a bit hard to swallow.
I need to get a whip. I need to get a small whip. Where does one get a whip? Can I put that on an Amazon wish list? Will someone buy it for me?
However, all the evidence and testimonies point to this as the truth.
I just need a little one. Just for on stream. For when you guys start yapping back at me. It's just go, cha! What is this bat?
The end.
What do you think, Mr. Wright? It certainly seems like all the loose ends are accounted for.
This? I'm sure Francisca can get you one. Dude, she doesn't even know I exist. She doesn't even, she's out of my league. I don't know. How do I get her to notice me? Guys. Oh wait, no, you guys won't help me. You want Maya and Francisca to be a thing. Hold on. I'm not fully aware of the ship, but you guys are just gonna This testimony just now, was it all made up? Was it just one huge lie?
Of course it was, Phoenix.
Mia, what do you mean?
It's well constructed, but that's all it is.
But even the most well-spun lies can be undone.
We can do it, Phoenix. Let's find that one loose thread and unwind this tapestry of lies.
I didn't know Mia had poetry game like that. Mia, you were taken before your time. It's just not fair. Your Honor, there is room for doubt, so the defense will cross-examine this witness. We believe that our cross-examination will reveal the real truth behind this murder.
Yet again, the foolish fool spouts out more foolishly foolish drabble.
She knows the word drabble, all right? She knows words. She said drabble. No one says drabble.
I wonder if you'll make this one more entertaining than the last.
I'm gonna have to get a GIF, honestly, of Innie Minnie doing this little dance too. I'm gonna have to like she can join Francisca up there. I freaking love this. Just like the pure like head empty, thoughts zero. I love this. It's like this is my favorite GIF, honestly. For all of the joking about Francisca and everything, and Mia too. Do I just need a GIF of like all? Well, so far it would be all like just all the Ace Attorney girlies, but do I need all the guys too? Do I just need every Ace Attorney character in a line? Because if we start adding too many, then we're gonna like I don't want to leave people. I definitely need a Larry Butts doing his thumbs up, the one where he looks super nervous with the thumbs up. Sorry. All right, where were we, Innie? That's one of my favorites too. I like the Larry Butts thumbs up where he looks super nervous. That one's pretty good. After the murder, like when the channeling started, I was like sleeping in the side room. Oops, wait, go back. I didn't press that. I was just gonna go through it again. Hold it! Was that because of your sesame? Ow. Ooh, ow. Give me a sec, I'm trying to pop my wrist. Ow. Okay, I can't pop it. Oh, but I'm gonna need to later. Ow. My wrist just got stiff all of a sudden? Ow, I don't like it. I'm getting that gamer arthritis. Was that because of your sesame allergy, was it? Like, that's right. I almost forgot, I'm allergic to sesame. I think there were sesame seeds, in the lunch they served that day. I had this, premonition that it was gonna totally be a seedy day. Yes, indeed.
I see.
Am I the only one who missed the boat here?
Anyway, so you were taking a nap. Did something happen while you were sleeping?
A little later, someone came into the room, really suddenly. Do you know the time? Maybe a little before 11 a.m.? Something like that, I think. 11 a.m.? I'll be real with you, I don't remember. Do we have an autopsy report or something? About what time it was? I honestly don't remember what time it was. Do we know? Is that an important detail I'm supposed to know? I mean, I have an autopsy report. It didn't say, wait, can I check it actually? Like check? No. Just stabbed in the chest, gunpowder residue. I don't remember. Was it in the morning? It might have been in the morning. Got her license photo. All right, we'll just keep moving for now. I'll squirrel that away in the back of my noggin. Yeah, like, my stomach is totally ready for, like, food. Or does she mean 11 a.m.? That's the time it is right now, like, in the court. No, I think you misunderstood me. I'm not asking what time it is now. That's funny. I meant what time was it when the someone came into your room? Oh, so like, that's what you meant. Like, you should have been more like clear about it. Like, I'm not wearing a watch. Oh, silly thing to ask me. I've got these pearls or whatever. Like, what is she wearing? Like a giant, it kind of looks like a giant, like nose ring, you know, like the ones that you'd see like a bull wearing, you know what I mean? And then like a pearl beaded situation, kind of like what Maya wears around her neck, but, you know, for a wrist instead of a necklace. Do you think those are important somehow? I'm gonna squirrel that away in my noggin. So sorry, my bad. No, it's okay. Like, it's really... That's it? Why'd you stop mid-sentence? Did I? So, like, what was I talking about again? Never mind. A witness about this person who entered the side room. Oh, it was like, oh my god, totally my sister. Are you absolutely sure? I guess. You guess? Was it or was it not your sister who entered? Like, I don't know. I mean, like, I totally don't know your sister at all, Mr. Smith. Okay, now we're just being stupid. We were being pedantic with the time, but come on. Come on, Annie. You can stick out your cute tongue face situation. You can play the cute idiot all you want. You can do it all you want. I'm not falling for your tricks. First off, my name is not Mr. Smith. I'm literally, Phoenix is he's not talking, he's thinking. He's just pointing and thinking. First off, my name is not Mr. Smith. Second, I'm an only child. But more than that, she's managed to mess up the question with her answer. So she's just trying to throw us off the game. Well, Mr. Wright, the defense rests. Defense will do no such, I mean, I guess I am resting. I'm pretty cozy in my chair. Well, that was a colossal waste of our time. Now then, witness, how did you feel when you saw Ms. Mimi Minnie? I hadn't seen her in like so long. I was so happy in like a sad way. Hold it. You were happy in a sad way? Yeah, like, I mean, it was my sister. But wouldn't most people react here with surprise at seeing a dead loved one alive again? But like, maybe if I was like someone who didn't know about like the occult. But I like know all about the Courtroom channeling technique. The point here is the witness immediately recognized that it was her sister. She knows all about the channeling technique. She might have some channeling powers of her own. And maybe she was doing a little something. Yeah, like what she said. Should I drop this line of question? No, never. Every time you ask that, Phoenix, the answer is no. Keep going. So you really didn't think anything strange of the whole encounter? No. Like, there wasn't any reason for me to, like, think anything was strange. But... Oh, there it is! We got whipped! Let's go! First one of the day! Don't keep badgering her. You know the phrase objection. Could you try using that once in a while? She's actually objected 3 times so far today. Not that I'm counting or anything. Not like I count every word she says and hold it dear. Mr. Wright. This question of what the witness felt when she saw her sister, is it really that important? It is very important. I'm gonna badger. I'm part badger today. It is very important, although I haven't quite figured out what it is yet. But I've got to bluff for now and make it seem like I know what I'm talking about. Truly, that's what I do every day.
All right, Mr. Wright. Ms. Minnie, please amend your testimony.
Like, okay, I'm like totally cool with that. Watch her entire testimony be wildly different. I wasn't like scared at all, and like her costume looked totally like normal. You do what every day? Make it up. I just make it up as I go. Just make it up. So there was nothing odd at all about your sister's appearance? Like, yeah, like nothing was like weird. Does that statement also count? Making stuff up routinely doesn't mean it literally every word I speak is lies. You're reading too far into it. Well, who's on trial right now? Me or Maya? Mia's talking to herself like she's found something wrong. She was straight up was she talking to herself, or was she talking to another spirit beyond the grave? She could be. Could you imagine Mia's like talking spirit mode to Mimi right now? Could you imagine? That's impossible. No, okay, is she muttering under her breath? That's impossible. What's impossible? Like, is everything okay? Can I like go on? Yeah, wait, what's impossible exactly? I got distracted. What's impossible? My sister, she like told me something like totally terrible. Something terrible? What was this thing she told you? Huh? Like, didn't I just like tell you about it? Did you like forget already? A foolish fool with a foolish sieve for that is a fun word. Sieve for a brain only speaks foolishly with foolish words. She knows the word sieve. Or sieve, depending on where you're from and how you pronounce it. She knows sieve. All right, she's got to know more than foolish. Well, excuse me, my princess, goddess queen. Anyway, should I ask to hear the story again? Absolutely. Maybe she'll slip up and say something different. I'm sorry, but could I hear the story one more time? Like, sure, no problem. I'll even, like, tell it all spooky-like for you. That was no accident. I'm gonna do it in her voice. I was drugged with sleeping pills. I was murdered by that person. So who's this? This is supposed to be Innie, right? Who survived the car crash? That's why it's only fair. It kept going. Isn't that? Annie? You made a TLOZ animated reference? I assure you I did not. I don't know what that is. Is that The Legend of Zelda? Excuse me, princess is a Link's catchphrase. Oh, Phoenix Wright made a reference? Phoenix Wright was making a reference to... Okay, I got you. I thought you were saying I made a reference somehow accidentally. No, Phoenix made the excuse me, princess. Excuse me, princess. Got you. I think I'm unfamiliar. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I've seen it and forgot. How old is it? Is it old? Like, how was that?
It was a little scary.
Like, I'm sorry. Maybe I, like, put too much spookiness into it. I know there has to be something here I can use, but where? She really put a lot of thought into this lie, didn't she? We can't rush this. Let's take it slowly, one step at a time. She's bound to slip up somewhere. Don't give up. Don't get careless, okay? Remember, calm and collected. I'm calm, collected, and cool as a cucumber. Super old series. Maybe I've seen it and it's been so long that I forgot. It's possible. You know, me and the dimension, whatnot. So, Let me take a look. It's been a minute. Let me take a look at what my evidence. I know we glanced, but let's take a look. We got my attorney's badge. I don't think that's going to help us. We have newspaper clipping 1 year ago on May 2nd. 14 patients died from a malpractice at Gray Surgical Clinic. Right. We've got the Maya's Magatama, slightly translucent, radiates softly with mysterious light. We've got the guide map to the Fey Manor, which we've seen before. It's got the different rooms. We've got the newspaper clipping to article about the car accident. Wait, can I... 2 women's car crashed into the highway center divide. One of the women was not able to escape the flaming wreckage. Driver was asleep at the wheel. Fully tired and dropped off to sleep. Crash. Sea of flames. Half asleep. If Ms. Indy Minnie is to be believed, the one driving the car was her sister, Mimi Minnie. Mimi Minnie was the nurse at Gray Surgical Clinic where 14 patients were accidentally overdosed to death. Is there a universe where Innie murdered her own sister? Surely not. Like, what if Innie was the real driver? That'd be crazy, right? I don't think we've ever thought about that yet, but that'd be crazy, right? I don't know what the motive would be at all, and I don't think that's true, but like, folding screen, about 8 inches off the ground is a small hole that looks like a bullet hole, right? Black key, an old steel key, a green jewel is set in the center of the key's grip. I don't know if the green jewel is going to become relevant. I mean, it's green like the Magatama is, but I don't know. Floor plans of the crime scene. Was there anything useful here? It's just the screen, the ritual stuff, the mat. There's not a lot going on there. The autopsy report. Stabbed in chest and shot point blank, gunpowder residue in the bullet hole. Murder weapon is a pistol, was Gray's, 2 shots fired, bears Maya's and Gray's fingerprints. Knife, murder weapon, a small fruit knife, belongs to the Fays, bears Maya's fingerprints. Maya's costume, clothes Maya was wearing at the time of the murder. Press the check button to look at more details. It's got the hole in it. And blood. And then we got Lada's photo 1, which was this one. Of Maya holding the pistol and being all like mysterious and such. We can't see the bullet hole in the screen from here, but it's like in shadows. That might not be that weird. I'm not entirely sure. Do we see anything else going on in the background here? That I see. But it's Lada's number 2 photo that was the special one that revealed no bullet hole in Maya's robe. Plenty of blood though. And got the pistol. He looks kind of surprised, honestly. It's definitely Mimi's face, though. Like, that's definitely Mimi's face. We've got the... I just now thought about that. Surely this is like some freak coincidence. Surely this isn't going to play into anything right now, but we know that the I am vase is supposed to be Ami. Because I am. It's supposed to be Ami, but I'm just now also realizing that if you rearrange the letters, it could have also been Mia. Is Mia named after Ami? Because you know what I mean? M-I-A would be Mia. Is that just a freak coincidence, or is that gonna mean something later? It's supposed to be the vase for Ami though, and then Pearl broke it and rearranged it. Nice theory, Mo. I don't think it's a real theory. I just noticed like it would spell Mia cooking. I swear, if that goes somewhere, I'm gonna be brain broken. Broken by Pearl right before the murder, under repair in the hallway until police came. Right. We got the cloth scrap, unburned remains found inside the garden incinerator. A small amount of blood is on it. Which in theory... Because this doesn't look torn, right? Like, this is perfect. So in theory, I think someone else was channeling Mimi and not Maya, and Maya's clothes were getting burned. Or something, vice versa. I forget the exact order of events, but there's 2 sets of robes. One that we have and one that was burned, right? At some point in time, there was 2 sets of clothes. We got Pearl's ball, Pearl's favorite toy. She was playing with this at the time of the murder, it seems. Man, imagine simpler times. Your favorite toy is just a ball, a steel samurai ball. Simpler times. To be a child again, to be young and a child again. Clothing box. There's a hole that looks like a bullet hole about 8 inches off the ground. I can't really investigate it, but there's a hole in the clothing box, which would have possibly been behind the screen. No. And then we got the license photo. Innie's photo for her driver's license. Director Hattie's treasured possession. Right, because Mimi had been to the hospital. Was she in the hospital before or after the accident? She was in after the accident. Or whatever. So we've got the driver's photo. Am I cooking with the idea that Mimi might have been the one driving? I mean, Innie was the one driving, not Mimi. Am I onto something there? Okay. And then profiles, we got Dr. Turner Gray, Mia Fey, who's super dead, Dick Gumshoe, Pearl Fey, Morgan Fey. You're always cooking, chef. I'm always burning something. That's what it is. We got Morgan Fey, got Annie Minnie. What did it say? Older sister Mimi died in a car accident. Right. Mimi Minnie died in a car accident 1 year ago. Was Annie's older sister, a nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic. A lot of heart. Claims to be an investigative photographer. Mostly just a big snoop. Franziska von Karma became prosecutor in Germany. Prodigy, who's never known defeat. She will taste our defeat today. Wait, what? Ami Faye, super mysterious nun lady. Korean channeling technique founder. Legend says her soul is sealed in the sacred urn, but it broke. And we got the director Hattie. Purported. It's clearly not. It's clearly just a psycho. A peculiar patient who claims to be director Hattie. Seems to be extremely healthy. Why does it say that? What does that mean? What do you mean by that? Perhaps, perchance, possibly. Okay, so those are the things that we've got. Alright, I did that just so I could click a mouse button. Felt like it was stuck. She was sleeping in the side room when the channeling started. A little later, someone came into the room suddenly. It was like, oh my god, totally my sister. I wasn't like scared at all, and her like costume looked totally like normal. So like not with a bullet hole in it? Not like bloody? You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you mean, like, totally, like, normal? Yeah, right? What do you mean, normal? I'm gonna press that. We've already pressed. I'm gonna press it again. I wanna see what she says about that again. Super sus, right? There was nothing odd at all about your sister's appearance. She should have been bloody. Yeah, right? What is normal in this world, right? In spirit world? I don't know. Nothing was, like, weird. What is up with the, like, talk to me, girl. Speak with your words. She's talking to herself like she found something wrong. That's impossible. Yeah, it's very impossible. Okay, that's definitely the thing. That's definitely the one. Okay, and then, so I feel like the thing to present would be Maya's costume. Clothes Maya was wearing at the time of the murder. Press the check. Okay. I wouldn't present this yet. I think it'd be the Maya's costume. Cool, calm, collected like a cucumber. Yeah, present. Objection! Yeah, objection! That was a very well spun lie, Ms. Innie. ... What are you babbling about this time, Mr. Phoenix Wright? It's well constructed, but that's all it is. Stealing my lines now, are we, Phoenix? You're dead, Mia. Your lines are mine now. Shut up. So rude. But I mean, Ms. Minnie, may I remind you what you said? You said that there was nothing strange about your sister's appearance. Like, yeah, and? But don't think that's what you were, but I don't think that's what you were thinking at all. Take a look at this photograph. Every time I do, it makes me laugh. That's my one today. I haven't used it yet. I can steal your stuff, you're dead. I stole her office, basically. This is a picture of the sister you met. I would think that even you would be surprised if someone appeared before you like this, all boobdacious and covered in blood. The blood spray. Yeah. Ms. Minnie, why did you not include the blood you saw in your testimony? If you were really testifying and not lying, you would have noted it right off the bat.
Order, Ms. Minnie, what is the meaning of this? Ms. Minnie?
Oh, that's a little of her true self came out. We got a shot of her eyeball. She doesn't usually reveal her peepers. I lost her voice for a second. I'm thinking. Don't interrupt me. I lost her voice. I forgot how to do it for a second.
That him?
And what are you stammering about, Your Honor?
Well,
That witness, her personality did a complete 180 there.
Just for a split second, but yeah, it was that I saw it.
Lots of people do that when they get on the stand, though. No. Her whole thing has been a ruse this entire time. First of all, calm yourself, witness.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to snap. Hey, welcome back, Snow. We still doing our thing.
Now, hurry up with the testimony.
if you please.
Ugh, the judge still looks a little shaken up. A lot of help he's gonna be.
Witness testimony after the murder, part dos.
I'm gonna go refill my glass. I'll be right back. Guys, if you need to run to the bathroom, grab a drink or a snack, now is the time to do it. I'll be right back. Eh. She vibing. She a little crazy, but she vibing. And isn't that a little bit of all of us? Oh my god. I'll leave my earbuds out so I can't hear it. I can hear the sharkening. No cooldown message. Boom! I could hear it. I could hear it from outside my ears. I could hear it from outside my ears. I don't know. That sounds like a lyric to something, right? What's winning our poll so far? The lady with the whip at 50% votes. Well done. Feels like it's very on the nose. No votes for Prosecutor Von Karma. What a silly poll. What a silly poll I have put in here. All right. Back to it, shall we? Is everybody back from their bathroom break? After the murder, part 2. Like, the side room was like kind of dark, you know? We're all like ladies with whips. They all have whip. That's the thing. They all have the whip. They all like to whip and nay. So like the costume is like purple, right? The blood totally blended right in. Dude, I don't know about that. And I like persuaded my sister it wasn't like right to do something like that. And then like I took my sister to the channeling chamber. See, you didn't say any of that before. Yes, now I see. I mean, I think she's lying about the not seeing blood or whatever. But like the whole like, then I told her that it was a bad idea to do that. And let's go back to that. She left all that out. More example, Catwoman. Catwoman's a good example. That's another one. Another excellent example. That's two. That's 2 women with whips so far. And then gender bent Indiana Jones. That's got to be a thing. That's out there somewhere. That would be Tomb Raider. That would be Lara Croft. But does she ever have a whip? She usually got pistols. Yes, now I see. And you have given us a clear reason for why you didn't notice the blood. You think? Thanks, Gramps. Are you satisfied, Mr. Wright? I'm truthfully never satisfied. It's actually kind of chronic. All right, I guess not. Very well, you may question the witness. After the murder, part 2. Like, the side room was, like, kind of dark, you know? No, it was not. I was there. Really? Because I thought it was pretty bright inside that room. Don't push your subjective opinions onto this court. Like, that's right. Granted, it'd be a little brighter if you ever opened up your eyeballs. Excuse me, but how is my statement any more subjective than Ms. Minnie's? You are such a hopeless cause. Witness, you may feel free to ignore this trite little man. Who are you calling a little man? Like, okay. Ugh. Can't breathe. Let me out of here. Calling it. She called me trite! Wait! She didn't say foolish little man. She said trite. So she does know other words. Trite is a good word. That's a good word right there. She's got words. So like the costume is like purple, right? The blood totally blended right in. You didn't see the blood? Like, yeah. But she must have had the gun with her at that time as well. That's, Are you gonna tell me that you didn't notice the gun either? I totally didn't. All I was looking at was, like, her face. Continue. Proceed. And he just goes on to murder everybody in the room.
And I like persuaded my sister it wasn't like right to do something like that. And what was your sister Ms. Mimi Minnie like at that time? Well, she was like totally flipped out because she just shot Dr. Gray. But I think like she knew. She like said she did something really bad. And like she said she wanted to go with me to like apologize to Ms. Morgan. Did Mimi's spirit really say all of that to you? Like, yeah. I don't believe any of this. Like, all of this is just nonsense. And then, like, I took my sister to the channeling chamber. Was your sister calm by that time? Like, I guess so. I guess maybe, like, taking her revenge on Dr. Gray, like, made her feel a lot better. I'd like to feel a lot better too, Mr. Phoenix Wright. The sooner, the better. She says with her whip at the ready, but I'm not worried about that. And like, Ms. Morgan was the only one in the channeling chamber, you know? May I ask you one more thing, Ms. Minnie? Like, sure. Was there anything you found strange, unusual, or just out of place? Something out of place? Huh? Like, when do you mean? When you... This would be the clothing box. She wouldn't have noticed the clothing box in the channeling room unless it was out and in front at the time. I would have thought, but you can't notice. No, before, okay, if I remember correctly, when we went into the side room the first time, there was no box. So when she went to bed, there was no box. And then when she woke up, there would have been a box in her room. So preferably when she was in the side room. Right? I think side room. That's where the clothing box, I think, should have been by this time. I'm just reading her dictionary chat. I didn't see a dictionary. She had that up in her noggin. In that big, beautiful brain of hers. I think I'm gonna go with side room. It feels like I should say something like it feels like I should say in the channeling room or on the way, because on the way, depending on when the vase got fixed, that would have been different. Or possibly something, the clothing box was in the channeling room at that point. I don't know when the clothing box moved from the channeling room to the side room. I don't know when that happened. I'm gonna assume I can ask this again if I missed it. I'm talking about when you were in the side room, of course. Like, no, nothing strange. What should I do? Yeah, I'll press harder. We'll see what happens. I might get a ding on this. Think harder. I know you can remember something. I like totally can't. See, this is the thing. We're asking her to remember something. I'm not entirely convinced that she's not in on it though. So why would she acknowledge anything being different anyway? Like, I think she's working with Morgan, so she's not gonna say, just give up already, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I wonder if I put too much faith in Innie's ability to do anything with that brain. It's no good. I can't find anything wrong. Phoenix, the judge believes this testimony. If you don't find some sort of hitch in her statement. Oh, there is. It's the clothing box. I just gotta get there somehow. You'll end the trial, I know. We have to give it another shot. It doesn't matter how many times we listen, we can't give up. True. Okay.
Was that the last statement? Channeling chamber. I'm gonna press that again, because obviously that was not the answer, but... it's right about... where's it at? Here. Let's just run it down. Let's see if she noticed something on the way. When she was going to the crime scene, maybe the box was being moved around then. I'm talking about when you were going to the channeling chamber. Okay, let's see, that's definitely not gonna work. Like, no, nothing strange. He answered rather quickly. Now what? I mean, I don't see a downside to pressing harder. I don't see it. Think harder. I know you can remember something. I like totally can't. That's not good enough. You have to explain yourself clearly to this court. Do you think, Mr. Wright, that whether or not there was something odd on the way to the channeling chamber is all that important? Okay, this is new. Yes. I ask because it is very importante. Not that I know where I'm going with this. Yeah, neither do I, Phoenix. Either that box was being moved, like on transit between rooms, the vase was broken, something was in the furnace, the incinerator. There's possibilities here. Just gotta get it out of her. Very well. Ms. Minnie, if you will, please include a statement about this in your testimony. Okay. Like, I don't get why, but okay. Oh, okay. I'll take it. I, didn't see anyone on the way to, the channeling chamber. She should have seen, in theory, she should have seen someone. She should have seen Pearls, right? Try to remember that time. Because Pearls was working on fixing the vase all the way up until the police arrived. So if any was in fact traveling along the route she says she did, she should have run into Pearls, right? Try to remember that time. No. Oh, I remember, I totally didn't see anyone on the way. I guess this really is a dead end. Something you finally pull out of a witness is never a dead end, Phoenix. It's no good, I can't find anything wrong. Phoenix, the judge believes the testimony. If you don't find some sort of hitch in her statement, he'll end the trial. Oh, he'll end the trial, I know. We have to give it another shot. So side room was dark. Costume was purple. Persuaded your sister. Took her to the channeling chamber. Didn't see anyone on the way. That's gotta be a present moment. That's gotta be, I don't know what I present. Do I present the vase? Broken by Pearl right before the murder. Under repair in the hallway until police came. That's gotta be it. I have to present this, surely. Because she would have seen Pearls or the vase, surely. I finally found the fault! Or I guess in your case, the crack in your perfect lie. See what I did there? Take a look at this urn. Every time I do, it makes me laugh. Urn? There are cracks, do you see them? So, what does that prove? Objection! Who cares about some worn-out old urn? Yeah. I already, said I didn't see, anyone on the way to the channeling chamber. I didn't, totally say anything about, an urn, did I? It looks like you still don't understand. I propose that if you had really been walking along the winding way at that time, there was no way you could have not seen this person. Take that and rewind it back. Lil John, smack your booty. I'd like to introduce someone to you. This is Ms. Morgan Faye's daughter, Pearl Faye.
Yes? And how is this child relevant?
It just so happens that at the time of the murder, Pearl was playing in the center garden.
Oh.
And she just happened to break this urn.
Oh.
Oh! Well, wait, she broke the urn? Yup, she accidentally knocked it over with her ball. Nyar! Nyar! Oh, nyar! And Pearl was the one who put it back together. I don't know why I got a kick out of that. Put it back together while sitting right in the middle of the winding way. Oh no! The paper slap made the video buggy. Did it really, for real? What was that ghostly face? What? Ms. Miney. Pearl was there in the winding way at the time. She was hard at work putting the pieces of the urn back together, you see. If you couldn't see that while you were walking, I'd have to declare you legally blind. I think I have sufficiently proven one thing, Ms. Minnie. You are a masterful liar! Ghostface is terrifying.
Mr. Wright, you need to watch what you say.
Judge, you shut your trap. I'm on to something here. The one who needs to watch what she says is the witness! Yeah, let's go. So, Ms. Minnie, tell us the truth. About what? I don't know what that was. About what? About where you really were at the time of the murder, of course. The witness just testified about that. That's right. I was like sleeping in the side room. And I really believe her. Was she really sleeping in the side room? No, there's no effing way. She's full of lies and pies, and I'm all out of pies. Your lies end here. What do you mean? What do you... The witness says that during the actual murder, she was asleep in the side room. And I say that's not possible because there is clearly a contradiction here.
A contradiction? Where is this contradiction?
Mia, help me! Mia! I need divine intervention! In her testimony just now. Earlier in your testimony, Ms. Minnie, you made the following statement. And like, Ms. Morgan was the only one in the channeling chamber, you know? It's true that at the time, both myself and Ms. Hart were not there. We had gone to call the police. So, what does that like have to do with anything? It's very simple. Ms. Minnie, how did you know that fact? How? I concede that Ms. Faye was the only person in the channeling chamber. However, someone who was asleep in the side room could not have known that. Which means, Ms. Minnie, you did in fact go to the channeling chamber. But you couldn't, you didn't go there by the winding way.
But look at the manor guide map.
That's just a piece of paper, Judge, come on.
If one were to go between the side room and the channeling chamber, one would have to use the winding way.
Yes, that's right, Your Honor. Which is why I ask this very importante pregunta. Where was the witness at the time of the murder? Because she was in the channeling chamber all along, inside a clothing box behind the screen. Ms. Minnie, please answer the question.
Won't ask a question off of a baseless assumption, if you please.
I don't know what that was. My accents are all over.
Well, I suppose since you've put it out on the table, Mr. Phoenix Wright, you might as well answer the question for us. Where was the witness at the time of the murder?
Now's your chance, Phoenix. Oh, baby. Oh, I've been waiting. I know where this is going. Yeah.
The only person who could have killed Dr. Gray was Miney.
So now is the time to prove it. This is the first time officially anyone in the game has actually suggested Innie is the one that did it. I just want that to be clear. This is the first time it's actually laid out. So now is the time to prove it.
Now then, Mr. Wright, let's hear your answer. Where was the witness when the murder took place?
Oh, baby. Get over here, right behind the screen, back of the channeling chamber. Miss Minnie was here, of course.
What? But that's the channeling chamber.
Isn't that the crime scene?
That's right. Miss Minnie was at the crime. I almost said the crime of the scene. She was at the crime of the scene. She was at the scene of the crime.
Order, that's... Whoa! Mr. Phoenix Wright, have you lost your mind?
I've got a belt. Is that my whip? I've got a belt. I feel like I need more props. Yeah. I got a belt. Cha! Cha cha cha. I'm gonna hit something. I'm gonna regret live.
Mr. Phoenix Wright, have you lost your mind? Yesterday's testimony was established that only the victim and the defendant were in the chamber when the channeling started.
Yes, that is correct. Please explain yourself, Mr. Wright.
Simple. Ms. Minnie was hiding at the scene of the crime. OMG. I need another hat to wait. She's got a white hat. Hold on. I need more props. Where's my white hat? I got my black hat. Where's my white hat? There it is. I see it. I need more props. This is why you come to a MagicManMo stream. I was hiding as I chew on my hat. Like, where was I hiding? Behind the screen. Take that and rewind it back. Here, of course.
Behind the folding screen?
Ah! Don't make me say it again. Recall yesterday's testimony.
There ain't no way anyone was hanging out behind that folding screen.
See, you stupid jerk. She's got holes in her hat. Holy crap. I'm not gonna do that to my hat. See, you stupid jerk. Quit being like so quick to pin it on me. I can't talk like her like this. She's all energetic. Quit being so quick to pin it on me, slime ball.
Now, Miss Minnie, one so young as you shouldn't be saying...
Shut it, Gramps. As if you know exactly how old I am. I'm losing it. I'm losing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
She's 23. It's in the court record. 21. I was close. Someone's 23. Who was 23? Someone was 23. One of y'all. That was Lotta. I said one of you would. Anyway. We know how old you are. It's in the court record. I'm sorry. Looks like the pipe's about to burst. I don't have a pipe. Do I have a pipe? Guess I should help it along. Yes. The witness was hiding behind the folding screen with the help of this. The clothing box. The clothing box! Present it! Take that! Rewind it back! Ms. Minnie, how you were able to hide yourself at the scene of the crime is very simple. You were hiding inside this box! like a magician or a wizard. Ah! That tiny box, no person can fit in that. Sorry, but your theory has already been disproved. Lana disproved you when she was hiding from me in it. But that clothing box was in the side room, right? Which means it has nothing to do with the murder at all. That's right. I was sleeping there, so I should know. That clothing box was there in the side room. The whole time. No, it wasn't. I was there. I was there too. Mr. Wright. Do you think you can prove where the clothing box was at the time of the crime? Yes, I can. And now I present the piece of evidence that will prove this clothing box was at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Now here's the tricky thing. I don't know if I need to present the screen or the box again. It's because of the bullet hole. The box has a bullet hole, the screen has a bullet hole. I don't know which one they want me to present. If I could present them both at the same time, that would be ideal. Do I just present the box again? I'm gonna go with the screen. I'm gonna go with the screen because it's different from the box. I've got full health. Take a look at this clothing box. Wait, I think I picked right. You're so stupid. Oops, there we go. As if there's any sort of evidence in that whole thing. She's so confident randomly. This, what on earth? Oomph! I don't have time for you to sit there surprised. Hurry up and say it already. There's a hole about 8 inches off the ground. A hole about 8 inches off the ground. Where have we heard that one before? The folding screen. It had a hole at the same height. That's right. I hope this has opened your eyes to what happened. At the time of the shooting, the clothing box was sitting behind the folding screen, which is why the bullet from the pistol hit both the box and the folding screen. It went through the screen and then into the box. Ms. Minnie, you were hiding behind the folding screen waiting for your chance. Yes, for your chance to kill Dr. Gray. Ah! Order, so what you were saying, objection! Then, Mr. Phoenix Wright, what about this picture? Are you saying that the person in this photo is Ms. Minnie? That is exactly what I'm saying. Okay, Ms. Minnie, you were hiding inside this clothing box all along. And you wore a medium's costume to masquerade as Maya Fey. To masquerade as Maya Fey? She had it planned from the very beginning. She would kill Dr. Gray and pin the blame on my client. No, stop! I can't stand to listen to any more of this foolishness. If that's the case, Mr. Phoenix Wright, then I have a proposition. This whole idea that the witness moved the clothing box to the crime scene, pretended to be the defendant, killed the victim, and then fled the scene of the crime. It's not possible for one person to do all that by herself, correct? That's why she had Morgan in on it. It really is impossible, you're right. For one person to do all the preparations, that is. Ow! Thank you. Need I remind you, the foolish receive no mercy. I didn't ask for any, that's fine. Wait, Ms. Von Karma, you said it was not possible for one person, correct? You can't be serious! Ms. Minnie, me trying to act this out is ridiculous. You had an accomplice! And it was none other than, where's she at? Morgan Fay! I feel like I'm playing Clue. This is how my family plays Clue at home.
This person.
If it wasn't someone from Kurain Village, you couldn't have gotten the costume. And if it wasn't someone from the Fey household, you wouldn't have that box to use.
Morgan Fey.
Isn't that the wonderful lady witness we had earlier?
What do you have to say to this, Ms. Miney? You shot Dr. Gray with your own 2 hands. Do you deny it? Ah! I think this is what really happened. The murderer had planted herself at the scene of the crime long beforehand. Dressed in a medium's costume and wearing a wig, she pretended to be the defendant. We never found evidence of a wig, but whatever. And then the channeling started. The murderer crept silently towards the other 2, both of whom had their eyes closed. First, she drugged Maya Fey with a strong sleeping agent, which we also didn't find evidence of, but whatever. Then she stabbed Dr. Gray with the knife. Next, she hid my client inside the clothing box. She did that so she could take Maya's place and frame her for the crime. But that's when something unexpected happened.
Unexpected?
Yes. Bang! All right. Dr. Gray was actually not yet dead. With the last of his strength, he fired a shot at his attacker. And that is why the hole in the folding screen was so low to the ground. Ah, because I wondered about that angle. Okay. I mentioned that earlier. The murderer then took the gun from Dr. Gray and bang! Second shot.
After that, you and the other lady thought to break into the room?
Yes, a gunshot is certainly something you wouldn't expect to hear, which is why upon hearing the shots, we force our way into the channeling chamber. Click. Ms. Minnie. She immediately covered her own costume with blood. Click. And pretended to be Maya Fey.
But that sort of deception would have been easy to see through.
Which is precisely why Ms. Morgan Fey chased us out.
Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. Hurry before there are more victims here. What is one supposed to say?
This is the real truth behind this murder. I feel pretty good about this. I think we got it in the bag. What is this? Who's laughing? Huh. Is it Von Karma? Is it Innie? Is it Morgan? I bet it's Morgan.
Who is that laughing at a time like this?
It's definitely Morgan. Ugh! Oh, maybe, what? Who? It wasn't you, was it?
Oh, you simple-minded fools. I'm sorry, are you still by chance evolving?
What is it this time?
Ms. Von Karma, surely.
Of course it was me. It was Von Karma laughing? What would a Von Karma laugh sound like? No, that's not. I don't know. I'll think of something.
Do you really think someone of Von Karma blood would lose due to something this petty?
What in the world?
Cha! Mr. Phoenix Wright. Your argument is flawed in one very crucial area.
And that is?
If this witness is the real murderer, why would she go through all of this trouble?
Huh?
Working together with a medium, pretending to be one, putting on this whole act. What reason would she have to do such foolish things? Revenge, duh.
Do you not know? Well, that's, Yeah, that's right. That's exactly what I was gonna say. She's Russian? Dude, my accent, I've not been able to stick with an accent. She's supposed to be German. You just have to roll with it. The Jackboxathon's over, my bro. Phoenixathon, more important. Oh, and one more thing. Why would Ms. Miney want to kill Dr. Gray? Where is her motive? Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to say too. Yeah, motive! I don't have a motive! A motive? I can't say she has no motive here. I have to think of a motive now. What is her reason for wanting Dr. Gray dead? The reason you wanted Dr. Gray dead is this! Is this the newspaper? Possibly? Do you say something about falling asleep? Is this the part? I mean, the idea is that Dr. Gray somehow drugged Mimi into crashing. That's the idea. What in the world is this vote? LOL. Just vote with your heart, Toffee. Welcome to the stream. Vote with your heart. There's only one answer. That has to be her motive. It has to be the newspaper clip. The only reason I'm double guessing is just, I'm like, is there a more obvious evidence that I'm forgetting? We have her driver's license. Her driver's license hasn't come into this yet, which is kind of shocking. Maybe it still will. It's got to be the paper, right? It wouldn't be a profile, right? Is it here? Had a malpractice incident, murdered during a channeling? Yeah. It's gotta be. Because the motive would be revenge. I just don't know which evidence screams revenge. It's gotta be the newspaper, right? Or maybe not, since the music's still going. Ha! Just as I thought, you bored me with your silly answers, Phoenix. It's our first mistake. Phoenix, right? It's great. Now even she is calling me by my full name. You think I did this to get revenge for my sister's death? Oh, no, wait, no. She's okay. Yes, that is what I'm trying to say. Yes! I thought I failed somehow, but no, that is what I'm trying to say. Because through that accident, you suffered a lot of hurt and pain yourself. Don't be stupid. No one has proof that Dr. Gray drugged my sister, right? And if you want to say I wanted to take revenge based on nothing, who cares if there's proof? If you believe it, you still might do it. Well, what do you mean by that? Senile, stupid Gramps. I'm, like, going to explain, so, like, please listen, okay? It's been over half a year since I was discharged from the hospital. If I, like, wanted revenge, then, like, I wouldn't have waited this long. And size, like, the guy that thought of the spirit thing was, like, Dr. Gray. It was, like, a total coincidence. He asked me about it, you know? She's back to her airhead persona. Ugh. However, you see, ouch, thank you. Pathetic of Mr. Phoenix Wright. You failed to support your own theory. The end. I don't know. I think the revenge motive is still pretty good. I think we have our answer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Not the I have so many props now. What Ms. Minnie has stated is very true.
The revenge plan is overly complicated, and she has no motive in the first place.
It might seem complicated, but that's it.
Furthermore, there is no reason for Ms. Morgan Fay to cooperate with this plan.
Oh no, there is more to it, actually. Morgan wants to supplant Maya. Morgan got them together. Oh, that's what it is. We haven't gotten to that part. Don't call me a freak.
You don't even have any truly decisive piece of evidence to demonstrate your point.
Tisk, so many faults, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You should really learn your place.
How do you say that?
What happened? I thought I had her for sure. See? Like it's just as I told you. I hope you liked your slice of humble pie.
Dude, I literally said she was full of lies and pies. I said that earlier. I 100% said she was full of lies and pies. And now she brought up pie. I'm Nostradamus. Bro, saw it coming.
Very well, I now conclude the cross-examination of Ms. Indy Minnie.
Oh my god. Hold it! Did Mia do that? Yeah. Your Honor, please allow the defense 1 more minute. 60 seconds. On the clock.
All right.
You can't lose here. Have faith. I hope they don't for real time me, because I like to think it out. If a 60-second clock shows up, we're cooked. Have faith in yourself, Phoenix. Mia. Yes, it does sound like a ridiculously messed up plan for a murder. But you know, regardless, that girl trained for this crime. Really? Listen, Phoenix. Everything happens for a reason. There's a reason for why she had to kill Dr. Gray. And it is also the reason she had no choice but to kill him in this fashion. Correct. Yeah, in this fashion. Yeah, true. I see what you're saying. It's because Morgan's involved, because she's got to take out Maya so that Morgan and Pearls can become the new head of household.
Time is up, Mr. Wright. Your final answer, please. If you want to say that you can prove Ms. Minnie had a motive, then why did she kill the victim in this way? Can you provide the reason?
Can I? Can I really do this? Yes, I can. Call me Bob the Builder, because yes, I can. I am not totally confident here, but I know that I must press on no matter what. That's right, Phoenix. Only you can prevent only you can do this now. I will show and substantiate the fact that Ms. Minnie had a motive. Too bad, you're too late. My cross-examination has already ended after all. Ick! Interesting. I'll let you have your chance, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What? You're supposed to be on my side. Hey! Avant Karma only cares about the perfect win. As long as you have the will to fight, I will knock you down, Mr. Phoenix Wright. And I don't care if you are my witness. So help me, I will throw you out of my way. No way.
Very well.
That was the quickest gavel cut I've ever seen.
Very well. The court will take a 5-minute recess. We will continue with kickball and tag. We'll continue the cross-examination after we reconvene.
Hey, wait a sec! To be continued. That's my gavel right there. This is my gavel. Bump. To be continued. Yeah, I would have saved our progress. I did pretty good that round. I thought for sure we goofed one time and we did not goof. We did the opposite of goof. We did good. Continue. Proceed. Should I continue or should I stop? Should I quit? Should I quit and never play Phoenix Wright ever again? Right now, this is where we retire. The wildest cliffhanger of actual all time. Well, because we're saving, it's a good break spot. So if you need to go to the bathroom or grab a snack or something, now's just a good time to do it. I'll go ahead and just refill the rest of my drink or whatever, just because we're like at a save point. So, bro, just because we're at a save point. So I'll just be right back real quick, and then we'll keep going. So don't go too far. We'll keep going. We'll keep going. Bro, please, not like this. Not like I thought we were almost done. Oof. Everyone get their snackies or drinkies or potty breaks out of the way. Where do we go from here? We gotta involve Morgan somehow. We all know she's involved. Oops. Close something I did not mean to close. Give me a sec. Give me a segundo here. There we go. Let me check. Everything's running. Yeah. Indict Morgan. We gotta figure out, like, it's her and Innie in on this together for sure. For sure. Hey, if you guys are enjoying today's show, make sure to hit that Fanta button. Don't forget to hit that like button. It's there underneath the stream. Also lonely, like it could really use a tickle. Okay, now if I say it like that, objection. That was pretty that was pretty objectionable, I will admit. Let's do the next part. I need to get this. I'm so animated. I gotta get my I got my blankie, guys. Don't need that. I'm all. Oh, snap. Oh, that's. I may have thrown my blanket and it caught. Like it caught my chair on the way, like it just hit my lamp and knocked it over. It's fine. What was that? I knocked over my floor lamp trying to get my blanket out of here. Like, get out of here, blanket. I don't need you. And then I knocked over my lamp. That was pretty funny. I just watch it in like slow motion. Francisca's got that Fanta in her system. June 22nd, 12:04 p.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 3. Is it really true about my aunt? Yeah. Yeah, she's trying to get you put away for good, or possibly killed. You're 18 now. Because this is the thing. Maya's like 18 now, right? So does that make her an adult? Morgan, if Morgan gets her way, Maya goes away for murder. And apparently, if you murder someone, you get the electric chair. You're done. Morgan is trying to kill you, Maya. That's what's happening. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but that's what's happening. I'm afraid so, Maya. There's no way Innie could have killed Dr. Gray by herself. And under the circumstances, there's no one else other than your aunt, Morgan. That's terrible. Why? Why would my aunt? Mr. Phoenix, this has to be Francisca. Is she coming over to talk to us outside of the court? Let's go. Everything is going just as I predicted, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Please. Yes. Let's go! It's Ms. Von Karma. Yes, we get to talk outside of the courtroom for once. We can be casual. Why are you doing this? Why are you trying to take revenge on Nick? I don't think she is, honestly. I mean, Nick had nothing to do with what happened to your dad. She hasn't said anything about her dad. Again, I actually asked this earlier. I actually asked, like, does Francisca even like her dad? Like, what was their relationship, you know? She is she? Don't you have something better to be worrying about? Regardless. Say your own situation. Don't looking down on me, even though we're the same age. Are you done yet? You've caused me enough pain and suffering. She's so tall. Maya is like at her nose, maybe? Not yet. My goal is to defeat you and to let the whole world know of your defeat. But even if you do that, it won't bring your father back. Wow, we are really going there. I wasn't gonna go there. I was gonna be professional. I was gonna act like there was no bad blood until someone made it abundantly clear that there was bad blood. Unless someone already has and I forgot because I'm dumb, but. When you first met her, she said she wanted revenge. Oh, is that true? I guess I forgot. Maybe I was a little bit too starstruck. ... Whatever. In the meantime, let's bring this match to its conclusion. And then we'll know who the real winner is. I'm not here for winning. I'm here for justice. Justice for all. June 22nd, 12:10 p.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. Those 5 minutes really fly by when you're talking to Francisca, I'll tell you what. Court will now reconvene, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Can you prove Ms. Innie Minnie had a motive? Yes, I believe I can. Innie Minnie and Dr. Gray have only one point of connection. And that is the car accident 1 year ago. The motive I'm looking for must be there. Ms. Minnie, please testify to this court about your car accident last year. Huh? I thought, like, you wanted to, like, ask about my, like, motive. I, like, don't see the point in, like, bringing up the past. Ms. Minnie, if you please. Okay. I totally don't think it'll do any good, but... Witness testimony, last year's accident. That was, like, last year in May. Like, something really bad happened at, like, my sister's clinic around that. And, like, the night of the accident, my sis was totally tired and she was driving. I was, like, totally pooped, too. So I, like, fell asleep in the passenger seat. I, like, woke up because of a jolt. And, like, it was a sea of flames around me. I, like, opened the door and, like, got away. I think I've heard of this incident. It was all the talk on the tabloid shows day after day last year. Yes, there was talk about Dr. Gray drugging your sister? Duh! Those were merely rumors. Totally baseless gossip. Yes.
Mr. Wright, you may question the witness.
Right now, it's impossible to prove that Dr. Gray did in fact drug Ms. Minnie's sister.
Yeah, which means I'll have to work this from another angle.
Perhaps an acute angle for Francisca. Stole? That was like last year in May. Did some sort of medical malpractice happen at your sister's hospital then? Yeah, like that was in May too. Like the thing with all the patients dying was like May 2nd. And like our accident was like on the 24th. 2 accidents back to back. I mean, 22 days apart, 3 weeks. I don't know if that's back to back, but still. Do you assume it's just a coincidence? My sis was like totally tired, so that's why. Duh. Like something really bad had happened at like my sister's clinic around then. That was the malpractice incident where 14 patients died, correct? Yeah. What was the cause of the mistake? Like, I heard it was cause the medicines, like, got mixed up. Was that the fault of your sister, Minnie? Like, no way. Dr. Gray, like, wanted to blame it on my sis? See, there it is. She almost let it go. That incident has nothing to do with our murder here. I think it does. Because that is where the sleeping agents would have come from, is the clinic. Besides, the police report has already documented that it was entirely Minnie's fault. Which means as far as the real facts are concerned, Minnie is the one who made the mistake. But like, it really wasn't my sis. And like the night of the accident, my sis was totally tired while she was driving. She was totally tired? You mean exhausted? Like, she had to talk to the police and like was being investigated like every day. It was like a totally terrible situation. It's no wonder then that the car accident happened, huh? If the option to press harder is there, do it. Do it. So then why didn't you ask to switch places? Huh? Like, what are you talking about? I meant, switch drivers. If your sister was so tired, then you should have switched with her. True. But like, I don't like have a driver's license. Okay, that's just BS. I actually have it. I have it in my pocket. This is news to me. I was not aware you didn't have your license, Ms. Minnie. Ms. Minnie, please amend your testimony. Yes, please do. I would like to, throw it in your face. Okay, anyway. I was like totally pooped too, so I like fell asleep in the passenger's seat. I'm gonna go through and press things, but then I'm obviously gonna present the license. The accident happened at night, correct? Yeah, like it was at like 1 a.m. or so, I think. I had like a paper due like really soon. So like I hadn't slept and was working like real hard. So it was because of the two of you were so tired that this accident happened. I like woke up because of a jolt and like it was a sea of flames around me. And your sister? What happened to her? I didn't see her. The car was like totally black and there was like a ton of smoke. I like totally had like no clue what was going on. I like opened the door and like got away. Please tell us about your escape in more detail. I like kept wanting to forget that time. So, like, I don't remember things about the accident in, like, detail anymore.
Well, it's alright. No need to push yourself. Push yourself! Push! Push it. Push it real good.
I think I, like, gave an interview after the accident. Like, that would probably be the most accurate, you know? If it's that article, then I've already got it. I, like, didn't have my license, so, like, I couldn't take over driving for her.
I mean, that's obviously a lie, but I'm gonna press her anyway.
And that's why you were in the passenger seat? Like, yeah. I was, like, at my college's research lab till, like, really late. So my sis was, like, giving me a ride home.
I see.
Phoenix.
Yes?
You can't do this. You're being too easy on her.
Oh no, don't me. No, you hold your horses, Mia. I got the ace in my I got the ace.
I just haven't played it yet. I'm biding my time.
There's gotta be some sort of secret sleeping in this testimony. Some sort of secret sleeping in this testimony.
Yes, so let's find that one crushing contradiction and end this.
Oh, I'm on it, Mia. Oh, don't you worry, girly. I've been doing this for a hot second. Driver's license. Oh, don't you worry. We picked up a little something from Dr. Hottie. Ms. Minnie. That was a lame lie just now.
Like, what do you mean?
I know you had a license back then. This is a photo you took for the express purpose of getting a driver's license. What is the meaning of this, Miss Minnie?
That's right. Yeah, I had like a license, but I didn't get it until after the accident.
Nope.
No, you had it. You had it at the time of the accident. Director Hottie, or the guy pretending to be him anyway, said so. What, are you talking about that perverted fake clinic director?
Yes, that perverted fake clinic director. And how did ouch!
No one cares. Witness, when did you receive your driver's license?
Like last November.
What?
November?
The accident happened the last May. That's a half-year lapse in time, Mr. Phoenix, right?
That's what happened, Mr. Wright. At the time of the accident, Ms. Minnie did not have a driver's license.
Nope. Oh, thank you.
Cry, and my whip will accommodate.
Anyway, without a license, the witness and her sister could not have switched drivers.
I'm like glad you get it, but like even if I had my license, I like don't think my sis would have like let me drive.
Really? Why is that? Oh, thank you. Don't just stand there humming to yourself. Not you too, Mia, with the whip and the pain and the ow.
Ms. Minnie, why do you think you would not have been allowed to drive anyway?
That's because...
I think this situation calls for a more detailed testimony. Ms. Minnie, if you please.
Like, how annoying. Oops, like, sorry. I didn't mean to be mean.
Witness testimony. I wouldn't be allowed.
Like, around that time, I was, like, really close to getting my license. My sis was, like, this totally big fan of cars and, like, really valued them. She, like, had just gotten this really shiny, bright red sports car. She, like, would say things like, no way am I letting a noob drive my car.
She a gamer? She, like, a gamer? Noob? She called you a noob?
So, like, that's why I ended up in the passenger's seat that night, too. I don't buy this. I don't buy this for 1 second.
I see a bright red car for sports. Now then, the defense may question the witness.
A bright red car for sports. Yes, for polo, specifically. I'm not terribly knowledgeable about cars, but... time for that cross-examination. What do you got?
Like, around that time, I was, like, really close to getting my license.
So what do you mean by really close?
Like, I had one of those permit things. I think that's what they're called.
So you can drive on a permit. Permit?
Wow, the big name lawyer boy doesn't even know what a driver's permit is?
Well, this lawyer had never had a permit. Thank you. Ignorance is to be whipped. Okay.
What is with her? All she's said in the last few minutes is utter nonsense. So, like, may I continue? My sis was like this totally big fan of cars and like really valued them.
She valued cars? How much would you say she valued her car?
Well, like, she'd flip out at like a drop of rain. And like, she wouldn't notice if someone like touched the car door with dirty hands.
In that case, why bother taking the car out of the garage ever? Yeah, keep going. Why did she take such special care of the car?
How can you say that? It was a brand spanking new car.
New car, huh?
Like, you wouldn't want to like, get it dirty, would you, Mr. Liar?
I would think that cars getting dirty is just another fact of life, but I guess people who really love cars think otherwise. Phoenix, try asking something of more significance, alright?
Well, Ms. Minnie, what kind of car was it?
She like had just gotten this really shiny bright red sports car.
It was a new car.
Yeah.
We're spending a lot of time with the car. Is the question? So... yeah, so she was just in a malpractice suit. So where'd the money come from? Is that what the question, is that where we're going with this? Like she just was in, like 20 days ago from the time of the accident in a malpractice suit, right? Keep going, Mo. I think I'm starting to piece together there must have been some sort of scheme or scam or something, right? Because otherwise, right? I'll keep going.
Yeah. She had, like, just gotten it. It was, like, from the UK.
The UK? Were those her boyfriend's initials?
I hope it is the United Kingdom, because if it's anything else, I'm gonna melt my brain. But, like, come on.
And it was a really special model.
Wait, the UK... Imagine it's a German car. Franziska! Did you work for any German automobile manufacturers while you were over there?
She had waited for a whole year for it to arrive.
A year, okay. So it took a year. So this was a long time in the works. I guess her love of cars would be the obvious next topic. Keep going. I really don't know anything about cars, but I had a feeling this was bound to come up. All right. Your Honor.
Yes?
Please have the witness append what she just said to her testimony.
You mean the part about it being a special import car?
Yes.
Oh, well, if you like cars that much, then.
That's not my point. Though, to be honest, I don't know what the point is either.
Ms. Minnie, would you please fix your testimony?
Sure, whatever. My sis's new car was like totally special model from England.
Okay, no, England, we're in the clear. It wasn't German.
I yelled hold it pretty forcefully, but
I don't actually know what to ask about cars. Ask for the heck of it. So yes, what am I supposed to pick for a topic? So was it like an LE, an L? What do those things mean? Let's start with this. Why are British cars good? Like, huh? They're expensive and their driver's seat is opposite to cars here in the States. That would be true. I don't even know if that would that make it street illegal. I don't know. Would that make it illegal? Would that make it street legal? I don't know. I don't know. It would seem there is no benefit to owning one. Like, huh? This whole steering wheel on the right side thing. It's kind of goofy, isn't it? Phoenix had no idea where he was going with this, but it's clearly like a pressure point. Yo, what do you know? That sleek shape, the wild way it starts, the raw feeling of manual transmission. She was definitely the driver. Forgive me. Her personality really changes at the drop of a hat. It's interesting, isn't it, Phoenix? Bit by bit, we're beginning to see the real contradiction behind this case. She would say things like, no way am I letting a noob drive my car. Was your sister good at driving? Why does that feel weirdly sexist? Women driving, am I right? I'm sorry. She was like totally awesome. I'm sorry, I'm still laughing. She like said she was going to be like racing queen of the nursing world. Racing queen. There's a song in there. Swap out dancing queen and make it racing queen. There's got to be a parody in there somewhere. Somehow I think she bumped my question off track again. So like that's why I ended up in the passenger seat that night too. Which would have been on the driver's side because you know, flip-flop, foreign car. And that was when the accident occurred, correct? Like, yeah, I like immediately reached for the passenger side door. And fled, like in a daze. Sounds like you had a terrifying time. There's something very big here. It's going to be hard to break apart such a natural sounding testimony. But we have to attack it. And by doing so, a flaw will show itself. It has to. Do you really think so? Do you really think so, man? Do you really believe in me? Believe? There is a path, I know it. There you go. Mia almost sounded like a prophet for a second there. Straight up second coming Jesus Christ, Mia. All right, so we're back all the way around. We've pressed everything. So do I have evidence that I need to present? Getting really close to getting a license. Totally big fan of cars. Really valued them. Totally special model from England. See, that seems to be the thing. That's the thing to me. Do I have... What do I have? What do I got? What do I got going on here? Do I just need to press stuff again? Do I have a newspaper that 1 year ago, May 2nd, patients died? Is there something in this newspaper? Crash into a highway center divide. Does that help me? I'm trying to like work out the logistics of that. If it's a center divide... So... Yeah. Right? So, okay, follow me here. If... Oh, I popped my elbow. Oh, that felt good. Other elbow? No. Follow me here. We drive on the right side of the road in the US. And apparently in this game. If you're driving down the right side of the road, a center divide would be on your left. Because oncoming traffic is on your left. No, going the opposite direction. So the center divide would be on your left, right? Normally, when you're driving a car, you'd be steering on the left side of the car. And so if you crashed into the center divide, it would be the driver's side that would take the brunt of the damage, take the most damage, would be the most at-risk person. But it wasn't an American car, if this is taking place in America. It was a foreign car where it was swapped. So the driver would have been on the right side, so the passenger would have actually taken the hit first. Which, if Innie was driving, and she's lying about not driving, if she was driving, she would have been on the right side and survived, because Mimi, who died, was in the passenger side and crashed into the center divide. Crashed into a highway center divide. One of the women was not able to escape, claiming wreckage. Ongoing investigation revealed that the driver had fallen asleep at the wheel, which I think might have been Mimi. Maybe. Or not Mimi, Innie. Getting my name's confused. Innie. Well, I was like totally tired and I dropped off to sleep. Then there was this crash and like I woke up in a huge sea of flames. I was like still half asleep, but I opened the right door and got out. So exactly the thing I just said. She would have been driving from the right. Yes, it's the newspaper. Boom. We have looked at this several times and that has never like clicked with me. But that's because we didn't know it was a foreign car, so the passenger side would have been the right door. Okay, so the right door is the driver's door. She was the driver. Guys, I cooked so hard there. I didn't even know how many meals came out. I just cooked 4 courses and I thought I was just starting one. All right. Corshot, hey. So anyway, this newspaper is huge. I don't remember anything else. If she's to believe, the one driving the car was her sister Mimi. Whoever the frick took this interview, or whoever did the investigation at the time, clearly an idiot to not notice the whole driver's side situation. Minnie was the nurse at Gray Surgical Clinic, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So this newspaper is clearly, my sister's car was like totally special model from England. Yes. Where do I present it? She would say things like, no way am I letting a noob drive my car. I might present it here. What was the next thing? That's why I ended up in the passenger seat. Nope, I'm gonna present it here. This seems like a good spot. I was in the passenger seat. No, you were not. No, you were not. Objection! Ms. Minnie! Do you remember this article? Every time I do it, okay, I'll stop. It's an article about the accident. You had said this in it. And I quote, but I opened the right door and, got out. That's correct, isn't it? Why are you suddenly asking me about that? Your Honor? Which side is the passenger's seat? The left or the right? Well, it's on the right side, of course, because the driver's on the left side. That would be if it were an American car, but it would be the opposite in a British car. Opposite? The two of them were riding in a British car from the UK. In that case, the passenger side would be on the left side. Yeah! What do you mean by this? Miss Minnie, you said that you had escaped using the right side door of the car. But if you were sitting there, that means you were in the driver's seat. Gah! Order in the court, order fries, hot fries, order fries. Ah! Mr. Phoenix Wright is blabbering nonsense again. Innie said the person who was driving was her older sister, Minnie. That is what Innie said, yes, but that is where her story falls apart. Somewhere, all of us made a big error in our assumptions. Phoenix, it looks like you finally found the real root of this murder. If we connect all the dots, there can only be one answer. I'd like to ask the court a question. Innie or Mimi? Who was really driving that night? Innie, obviously. And the answer is any, many, of course. What was that question? Just to make sure I was paying attention.
Well, why would you say that?
Ms. Any Minnie just said so herself in her testimony. She said that she escaped the car from the right side door, which would have been where the driver's seat was. Ow, thank you. I'm inclined to feel, where's my belt? Where'd my belt go? I'm inclined to feel sorry for a foolish fool who foolishly spends his time foolishly. Fool. At that time, Ms. Any Minnie had not yet received her driver's license. And that is why the accident happened. Hold it, Phoenix. It looks like you still don't see the real truth behind the accident. The real truth? Think outside the box. Isn't that what we always say? I'm looking around for a box. I got a box. I got a Ryzen box. I gotta think outside the box. I'm looking for more props. I got a big tuxedo box. Anyway. All right, one more time. If we connect all the dots, there can only be one answer. I'd like to ask the court a question. Any or Mimi, who was really driving that night? Well, still Any. Is this a trick question? Think about it. Unless it was like a possession situation. Hear me out, hear me out, hear me out. Are we saying Any was driving, but fell asleep or otherwise was struggling to drive? So Mimi... Does Mimi have spirit powers? Does Mimi have spirit powers? She wouldn't have possessed Any. Mimi doesn't have spirit powers. Goes Any. The only thing that makes sense is Any. I'm trying to think outside the box. I'm trying to rationalize it. I'm trying to think. The only way I see this working is it's Any. But we also have supernatural spirit stuff going on. But I don't think Mimi has proven to have spirit powers on her own. Right? 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 Well, you guys are umming me. Hey, Paper Doll. Welcome, welcome. I'm really tempted to just keep going with my guns on this. The only... Mia and your cryptic nonsense. Mia and your cryptic nonsense. I was so confident right until Mia's like, maybe it's not what you think. You've already picked Any though. Right? But now it's asking me again. Maybe I just do it again. What's the worst thing that could happen? They just hit me with some HP, right? Miles Edgeworth? No. Never mind. Edgeworth isn't here. He's gone, and Phoenix is heartbroken. I'm just gonna go with my guns. I'm just gonna... I still think it's gotta be Any. And the answer is Any Mini, of course.
Why would you say that?
Because Any Mini just said so... Oh, okay. Right side door. Driver's seat. Ow. Is this just the same dialogue? I'm inclined to feel sorry for a foolish fool who foolishly spends his time foolishly. At that time, Ms. Any Mini had not yet received her driver's license. Okay, okay. They want me to do the other one. I didn't... The insanity thing, I didn't know if we went back or not. I actually didn't know if we went back to the previous or if we were moving forward. So we did go back, and then I just repeated it. That was the part I didn't understand. So we're thinking it's Mimi. I'm trying to think ahead of time. If Mimi... It doesn't make sense. I'll just see... Let's just see where this goes for now. The answer is the one person who had her driver's license, Mimi. It's so stupid though, because they're like, Innie didn't have her driver's license, so she couldn't have drove. Come on, guys. How many of you know, or possibly were, I'm not asking people to out themselves, how many of you guys know someone who drove without a license? Come on, guys. We're literally in a court where someone was murdered. People break the law all the time. Come on, guys. Speaking of yourself, how many people know someone who drove without a license? Come on. After all, that makes her the only person who could legally drive. Legally, yes. But not the only person that could have driven.
But you just said the witness, Miss Innie Minnie, was the one in the driver's seat.
Which leads us to the next question. Were they in each other's lap? Where were they sitting in each other's lap? Where are we going with this? The next question. Who is the person standing at the witness stand right now? And that's a baseball all the way to left field. I'm sorry, what? Is he breakdancing? I'm breaking down. I'm breaking down. Holy crap. Oh! Straight to left field. Are you meaning to tell me Innie Minnie is Mimi Minnie? Outside of the box, outside of the park. Holy. I didn't see that coming. I didn't see that coming. What sort of idiotic ruse is this, Mr. Phoenix Wright? I would be there right with you, Francisca. I'd be right there with you. Like, holy, Phoenix actually pulled that straight out of his butthole, dude. That was insane. This witness's name. Wasn't it, Derica, wasn't it you saying Phoenix is kind of dumb? He just giga-brained all of us, dude. That's crazy. Witness's name is... I'll tell you what her name really is. This witness's real name is... Are they gonna make me do it? Profiles. Oh. So, this is... It's gonna take out half my HP if I... Pearls! Her name is Pearls Faye! No, I'm just kidding. Mimi Minnie, that is your real name. Of the foolish dribble. Then how did you explain her appearance? The surgery. This witness had severe facial burns when she was admitted to the hospital. So for the purpose of facial reconstruction, the surgeons used to pick... Guys, you know what's insane? Guys, you know what's insane? Guys, you know what's insane? How many times, every time it went to that cutscene of all of them outside the car, like, you know, that girl outside the car, and every single time I'm like, who is that? Is that Innie or Minnie? How many times? Every time we went to the flashback, every time we went to the flashback, like, is that Innie or Minnie? It was actually... That's crazy. Dude. I'm exploding over here. Are you guys, like, arguing in the chat? I missed it. I'm too busy having my brains melt out of my ears. So for the purpose of facial reconstruction, the surgeons used a picture. Facial reconstruction surgery? Oh, they used... Oh, that's why Hottie had the picture to begin with. It wasn't because of... He had the picture, but it wasn't for a driver's license. It was for the surgery. I mean, it might have been for a driver's license, but the reason Hottie had it in the clinic was for that reason. This is the picture she gave to her doctors at the time. That's right. It's a picture of her younger sister. No! But
But Minnie, she died in the car accident.
That's what everyone thought. However, that was not the case. Did anyone check the deceased's dental records or anything? But then the body, they found that at the crash site. I'm losing my everything. At the crash site. That was the body of the real Minnie. Isn't that right, Ms. Mimi Minnie? Oh my god. I by the look on her face, I would say that would be true. Oh my god. Are we getting a reconstruction of the... How many times have I looked at this lady? I was like, who is that? That car accident 1 year ago. The one who died that night was Minnie. Oh, I can't believe I was so close to figuring that out on my own, on pure accident. Her sister, Mimi, then stole her face and was reborn as Innie. With this, she effectively erased Minnie from existence. Which brings us back to the motive. Your Honor, I'm sure you can now see why Mimi had to kill Dr. Gray. It brings us back to the motive.
What do you mean? Ah!
What is the meaning of this nonsense? Dr. Gray wanted to call back the spirit of a dead person. Specifically, the spirit of his nurse that died in the crash, Minnie. However, that would not have been possible because Minnie was still, in fact, alive. And wanted revenge. And that fact would have been discovered had the channeling been conducted. So this witness had to stop that from happening at all costs. And that's why she had to kill Dr. Turner Gray. Is that what you're saying? Yes. Before the channeling, Dr. Gray had the misfortune of consulting this witness about communicating with the dead. And in that moment, his fate was sealed.
What? Well, Ms. Innie? I mean, Ms. Von Karma.
Why did you say my name just now? I like how they're doing question marks. Looks like I've been unmasked. Witness? Wow, eyes open, new person. That's right, I admit it. My real name is Minnie. Oh my god. That quack doctor, he got what he deserved in the end. And I was so close to finally ditching Mimi too. So close.
But why? Why would you go so far as to throw away yourself? To become your own sister?
Because of the malpractice. To get a new identity. I think I understand why. Minnie wanted her old self to disappear because of this. The malpractice. Yeah? Right? That's about the malpractice incident. Dr. Gray was right. The mistake was caused by the nurse. Wow, I was on board ages ago. I was 100% on board with it actually being the doctor's fault, but he was trying to cover it up. I was so on board with that. That poor hat. A nurse by the name of Minnie. That's right, the person standing before us today. And a few weeks after this mishap, Minnie had a car accident in which she lost her younger sister. The timing couldn't have been worse. 14 patients dying in that incident, and her own sister's life extinguished. It was all too much to bear. I found a way for myself to escape it all. The only way. She lost everything in the flames of that accident. Her sister, and even her own face. This was her last chance. Her chance to throw away her past and start a new life as her sister. Wow. Where's my popcorn, dude?
Unbelievable! A plan beyond my wildest imagination.
That jerk. If only he hadn't thought of that channeling mumbo jumbo.
Mumbo jumbo.
Becoming any has been the most horrible experience in the world. Spirit channeling, the occult, I hate it. I hate it all.
I believe there are still a few unsolved riddles here, such as, why did Ms. Minnie choose to go with such a complicated plan? And why did Ms. Morgan Fay agree to help her execute it? Regardless, I believe one thing has been made crystal clear.
The innocence of the defendant, Maya Fey.
This is preposterous. I'm perfect.
I know.
Me, Francisco Von Karma.
I'm going to enjoy the news tonight, Ms. Von Karma. How about you? You, me, watching the news at 7 together, glass of wine. You free? It's going to be broadcast all over the world, right? Your defeat, that is. Ah! Ah! Oh, she whipped everybody. Ow, 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 okay, okay, too much. Bad touch, pineapple. I'm dead. Phoenix is dead, he's passed away. Phoenix, hang in there, Phoenix!
This court is a fraud, a sham.
Now then, it looks like it will be some time before Mr. Wright regains consciousness.
So, really? He's out cold. I will now go ahead and pronounce the verdict. Is he actually out? How dare you, Shark Me? I would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for you meddling lawyer and stupid badge. It was always the badge. How dare you? Thank you. Not guilty. Is that case closed for now? Do we have to circle back to the... Oh, look, she's on the stand. Maya. She seems so much taller. She's on the stand. But we do need to circle back to the Morgan thing, though. I still think Morgan was trying to take out Maya from the head of household.
That is all. This court is adjourned.
Oh. This will come back up. There's no way it doesn't. Cast whip. I definitely need a whip sound effect. I don't have one. June 22nd, 3:13 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Congratulations, Maya. Just to be clear, are we Maya now? Is Phoenix still actually unconscious in the courtroom? Just straight cold. No one's touched him. Sis! Aww. That is actually technically Pearls right now, being possessed. It's good to see you, Maya. How are you doing? Sis! I didn't kill anyone, did I? No, you didn't. It was all just a dream. It wasn't, well... No, Maya did have a dream. Whatever. It was all just a dream. A really bad dream. We wake up, this case never happened. You know, sis, in my dream, I smelled a really familiar scent. Was it a smashed open vase filled with ash? A familiar scent. It was inside that clothing box, right? That box. Oh, did it have some old, Mia's old stuff? Mia was a lawyer for a hot minute, though. When was the last time she wore those clothes? Her stank clothes? Her stanky clothes that she left behind years ago? That was the box you used to store your clothes in a long time ago. That Maya stank. That's right. There is still one thing I don't quite get. What's that? What would have happened if Mimi hadn't shot Dr. Gray? I mean, we broke in because we heard a gunshot. I think Mimi Minnie had planned to open the door to the chamber herself. And then you and Lotta would have witnessed quite a scene. Possessed Maya Fey, who had just committed a murder. She had it planned down to the smallest detail, huh?
Nick!
Congrats, Maya.
Thanks. Looks like you bailed me out of another jam. Another peach jam. Another grape jam. Another strawberry jam. What's your guys' favorite jam?
Well, you know.
But I really don't want something like this to happen ever again.
What do you mean, ... question mark? Yeah, no, she's been through this twice. I don't blame her. Strawberry's a good pick.
I'm fine, because I have you to help me out, Nick. But every time something happens, I lose someone special to me. First my sister, and now my aunt.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening to your aunt now. She's implicated, but I don't know what that means right now. ...
Hey, Nick, tell me.
Yeah?
Tell me why my aunt went and did something so horrible.
Head of household stuff, family politics. That's what I'm talking about. I'm the GOAT. Elderberry jam. That feels like a deep cut. I don't think I can get that around here. Where can I get elderberry jam? Maybe I need to look harder.
Why would she help Mimi Minnie with a plan like that? I just don't understand it, Nick.
Maya, it's over. Why don't we just let it be? Let it be, oh let it be, let it be.
Nick, please, I need an answer.
Reason Morgan helped Mimi with her plan was... Oh, do I have something to present that is like family? Do I have that? What do I have? The urn? It might actually be the urn. I know the reason, I just don't know what I need to present. You reckon it's the Magatama? Is it a profile? Like for head of family stuff? I won't say anything this time. We're kind of wrapping up though. Is it a person or a thing? But who? Is it a person? Do I need to do maybe Ami? The Korean channeling technique founder? That's kind of why I said the urn. It might be Ami. You guys think it's Ami? Not Ami? Is it just Morgan? My member of Fae Clan branch family. She's the mother of Pearl. Or do we have suspicion of murder, channeling? He was a top-notch lawyer, mentor. I don't think Morgan wanted Ami to be the master. Well, Ami came before Morgan, if I remember correctly. Ami was like the founder of the tech. She's like ancient. But the thing is that what was Misty? Misty Faye is Morgan's sister and Maya and Mia's mother, and she's gone missing. But Misty was the head of household, like the head of the bloodline or whatever. And so that was going to pass down to Maya, but Morgan wanted it so that she could pass it down to Pearl. Right? Yeah, you can give a hint on this. We're past the trial. What is this? Is this a person or the thing? Is it Ami? The reason Morgan helped Mimi with her plan was... Is it Pearl? Do I present Pearl? Maybe I present Pearl. I just don't know what Lipa... Because it makes sense, but I just don't know what Phoenix will say. Morgan wants Pearl to be the new... Got stuff on me. Who would Morgan rather be the master? Okay, so it must be Pearl. Remember that Morgan couldn't be the master. Her powers weren't strong. Okay, so it's Pearl. Okay. We're on the same page. Because the only reason I wanted to say Ami is because that was like the bloodline. That's why I was like saying like Ami, the vase. Maybe Morgan. Is it Pearl? Okay, I'll go with that. This isn't as high stakes. We're all on the same page. I just didn't know what to show to prove it. Okay, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Pearly? 4 years from now, a new master will be born into Courtroom Village. What? And that person will be you, Maya. Huh? And? Did I miss something? But if you weren't there, then the main family's bloodline would disappear. And what would happen then? Wait, what happens in 4 years? Did I miss something? I have forgotten something. And what would happen then? ... The Branch family, my aunt. Correct, right, yeah. No, Morgan's spiritual power is too weak. The next person would be Pearl's. Ah! Right, we're all on the same page. I don't know what this 4 years thing is. I must have forgotten that. For Pearl to become master, Maya needs to be removed. Yeah, we're all on the same page on that. Yeah, we figured that out forever ago. We just didn't get Morgan on the hook in this court case. I'm sure it's gonna come up again, surely, right? 20 years after someone leaves and doesn't return, they are unpersoned by Courtroom law. Oh, is it because it's in 4 years? Misty will have been gone for 20 years. That's right. They did say after 20 years, you like forget they exist. That is a thing they said. That's right. I did forget that, the 20 years thing. Okay. Danganronpa. I still haven't played Danganronpa. Dude, the first time Danganronpa was requested or like recommended to me was like 2016. It was like forever. I still haven't played any of those games. The translation's wonky, but he's right. Yeah, I can't remember. I do remember something about that. I can't remember the details now, but yeah, there was something about the 20 years thing. That was a couple sessions ago. Everything was done for her sake. It was all so that Pearls would become the next master, which we all figured that part out. We all knew that. Yeah, I can see that. The fact that Maya didn't piece that together just shows how much she trusted her aunt. Did Maya say something just now? Yeah, super quiet. Like again, like just imagine like being Maya. Like you have so little family left, and then what you do have left betrays you. Like more, like Morgan, like a trusted aunt. I think that she was saying, "I thought so." Oh, maybe she. Oh, okay, I didn't catch that. Maybe Maya did suspect it, but didn't want to believe it. I mean, I wouldn't blame her. At least Maya and Pearls seem really close. Pearls is too young to be worried about all this kind of stuff, so she doesn't care. At least Maya and Pearls are close. I love that for them. Date and time unknown. Detention center, solitary confinement, cell 13. What do you mean unknown? What? What is the... Okay, Morgan must be in detention. My precious Pearl. I need to do like a golem. But no, this is definitely Morgan. You are the only one suitable to be the master of Courtroom, dear child. I sacrificed it all for you. I helped that brainless nurse carry out her murder and cooperated with that whip-happy prosecutor. It was all to unseat that annoying, witless main family girl. So I guess this must be all coming out. Like, is she getting her due diligence for real? Is that even the right phrase? That Maya Fey. Piercing into my soul. But I shall be patient, my dearest Pearl. A chance will present itself. Your time will come. Okay. Episode 2 reunion and turnabout. The end. Hey, it's still my girl. A brand new episode has been added. Episode 3, Turnabout Big Top. Who you calling Big Top? Oops. Yeah, save the game. Save your progress. Yes. In the third slot, maybe? Because we're just starting? Question mark? Yeah, episode 3. There we have it. That will be episode 2 is in the bag. Episode 2 is done. Next up will be episode... Where's my music? I had it muted earlier. Next up will be episode 3. Oh, wow. That was a ride. That was a journey. For those of you guys that have been with me throughout episode 2, I had a bone to pick on several positions throughout that throughout that case. But I'll tell you what, that ending though, with the body swapping, blew my mind. The worst case in history of AA. Wait, the one that we just did, or episode 3 is the worst? Is episode 3 the worst, or the one that we just did? Uh-oh. Coming up next time, MagicManMo meets his spirit animal? What even is my spirit animal? What do you think it is? The next one's the worst? No, Oh god, Turnabout Big Top is most hated, so good luck. Oh, okay. I'm actually kind of looking forward to it now, because I want to know why it's hated. Is the stream ending? Yeah, we're wrapping up. It's a good stopping spot. It's about my usual wrap-up time anyway. That was a lot of fun. That was crazy. Dude, I'm so happy. Except for the pearls thing right there at the end where I'm like, what do I present? Besides that, like everything else, I basically figured out on my own. So I feel pretty smart. I feel pretty good. I feel pretty good about what I did. Your animal, you mean fursona? No, those are definitely two different. I think a spirit animal and a fursona are definitely two separate concepts, in my opinion. You guys ever do the Harry Potter... hang on, it'll come to me. Patronus? Patronus test? God, what was my Patronus? God, Pottermore from like a billion years ago? What the frick was my Patronus? I don't remember. I don't remember what it was. I wonder if I have it saved somewhere. That was a billion years ago. Does that still exist? Is that down? I don't know. I know J.K. Rowling in more recent years is not super... popular, but back in the day, the Pottermore stuff, if you're a Potterhead. It's poorly written. Oh no. Oh no. It's the worst according to a poll done across different countries. It's terrible. Well, at least, okay, so I will feel better walking in, because I've had some gripes with previous episodes with logic and stuff like that. If I know this one is considered the worst going into it, then I can be a little bit more forgiving in stupidity and just accept it for what it is. You know what I mean? So, you know what? Honestly, at least I know that going into it. I will go into it with an open mind to just goof on it and have fun instead of take it too seriously. I'll take it from that point of view, from that angle. The one after Big Top is the most loved, though. That is a 180. Nobody would skip it. It would mind if you skipped it. I'm not skipping it. No way, Jose. I don't even know if I can. I don't know if I'm allowed. A character I'm going to love. Well, don't spoil it for me. Don't spoil it for me, because I literally haven't played these before. No spoils. No spoilers. You like the third chapter in Danganronpa? I still couldn't tell you. And all that. I need to. I'm sure they've been on sale before. I've just never pulled the trigger. Do I own any? I don't think I do. No, I don't. I need to pick up a Danganronpa game. It'd be a lot of fun. Oh, and especially now that back in the day when I was first recommended to Danganronpa, it wasn't really the type of game that I was actually playing on the channel much, but it looked interesting. I was interested. But I think that's part of why I never pulled the trigger. It just wasn't the type of game I was playing at the time, but I am down for it now. I would be in the mood. When is the next Ace Attorney stream? Tomorrow. The plan, I believe, I haven't really, I'll be honest with you, I haven't made a plan. It's been a busy week and a half, 2 weeks. The plan is tomorrow. I'm just playing Ace Attorney, right? We're the Ace Attorney channel at the moment. At the moment, that's what I'm all about. At the moment, that's what I'm most interested in doing. We went from playing Ace Attorney once every 6 months to a year to now I'm gonna just play it literally every single stream. The fandom hates it, but it's fun to play. You hear from the Jackbox? Jackbox, we do that pretty rarely, but it's a lot of fun when we do it.
That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
Best girl? That's an opinion? Wait, who said what about a best girl? Oh, wait. Waste of chapter plus they kill off the best girl? They better not be killing off my Francisca. I will be very cross with you. If you just drop that on me. Danganronpa is really good. I've heard it's really good. Imagine they killed off Maya next episode. I would be so mad. Tomorrow, let's go. Yeah, let's not talk about, I don't want to know your goth girl. So are you spoiling to me that whoever is the goth girl is going to die? That's a spoiler if that's true. If that's true, I'm going to choose to just not believe you, but like, bro, guys, bro, just stop talking about it. You can say it's bad, but don't talk about it. We're talking about Danganronpa? Oh, wait. Oh, I thought you were talking about a goth girl that comes in episode 3 of Phoenix Wright. Are you talking about Danganronpa? Hopefully, by the time I play Danganronpa, hopefully by the time I play that, I'll have forgotten everything anyway. The dementia is pretty tough. Gotcha. Wait, there's a goth girl, though, in Danganronpa? Thanks for playing, Mo. Thank you for watching. Thanks for hanging out. He will forget in the years later when he actually plays the game. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm about to say maybe we're in a new era where I don't wait years to play games. Meanwhile, fully knowing that I've been requested to play like 1 billion games, so I really can't, in good faith, say that. But still, hang on. There's a bunch of Danganronpa games, right? Hang on. I'm steaming. It's been a hot minute since I looked this up. I'm steaming Danganronpa, right? Ding on. How do I rampa? Hang on. Come on, Steam. Figure it out. You know what I'm trying to say. Is it dang? It's dang, not dong, right? Dang and Ronpa. Dang. That is a stupid. Does it mean is Danganronpa like another language? Is that like Japanese or something? Like what is a Danganronpa? Like it's a stupid name. It's hard to spell. Unless you're super familiar with the series. There's Trigger Happy Havoc, Goodbye Despair, Killing Harmony, another episode Ultra Despair, Ultimate Summer Camp. But I think the first one is Trigger Happy Havoc, right? It's Japanese. Does it mean something? Is the first one Trigger Happy? That's what I should start with, right? He got big dementia. Dude, I do, though. Play Date Everything. That would be fun. That would be fun. Well, especially in the sort of realm of, like, visual novel-y type stuff that I'm doing. Deep Sleep Labyrinth of the Forsaken has come out. Okay. I know what you're talking about. I don't know if I'm going to get around to that one or not. Deep Sleep wasn't... I'd have to look at the numbers. Deep Sleep, I feel like didn't really like. It's definitely got people that enjoy it, but I feel like it kind of flew under the radar on my channel. It's come out though. Do I have it wishlisted? I thought I had it wishlisted before it. Hang on. Deep Sleep, the Labyrinth one. Do I have it wishlisted? I'll wishlist it though. Did I play? I played the whole trilogy. I think I played the whole Someone tell me if I forgot. But I think I played the entire original trilogy on the channel. So if I pick that one up, I've wishlisted it. If I pick that one up, then I'll play it. There's a couple of point and clicky type things. I need to do more of the submarine stuff too. Is that what it's called? Submarine? Something like that. But I feel like that's very niche. Those are like ancient like Flash game fandoms. I feel like it's very niche. It means something in Korean. Japanese? It means bullet refutation. Bullet refutation? That feels very specific to have a word. Okay, okay. Bullet refutal. Interesting. Yeah, Trigger Happy's the first. There are 3 main games. I don't recommend the Beach game or Despair Girls. Got you. Don't Escape. I don't think I played all the Don't Escapes. I played 2 of them. I didn't finish doing that. There's a 3rd one, and then they did come out. Did they come out with the 4th one? The one that they were doing on Steam? They come out with, I think they did, right? They came out with it, or they're coming out with it. I don't think I ever did the 3rd one. I did 1 and 2. The Beach game is more of a spin-off board game. Despair Girl is a spin-off shooter. Interest. So they are like true spin-offs. They decided to do something a little bit different. You played all the Deep Sleep. Yeah, I did all 3 of those, and I just haven't played this new Labyrinth of the Forsaken one. Those were... I don't remember them super well. They were kind of strange games. They were kind of like eldritchy with like strange like mutated monstery type things going on. I was about to ask about Submachine. Yeah, I didn't play all those. I played like 1 of them. I played like, what? Will you continue it one day? Maybe. I like how you ask that thinking that there's even a remote chance that you're going to get a definite answer. You'll never get a definite answer out of me. I am the master of maybe. The maybe master. Yeah, I do have in the Discord server there is a channel for requests. And I know it doesn't seem like I've done a lot from there, but I've done a few from there. I know that channel doesn't get a lot of action too frequently, but I do peruse it for reminders. I add things to wish lists, and then I look at that for reminders and stuff like that. So that's a good place to put it too. If you're in the Discord. Gotta go soon? Oh, me too. I kind of want a snack, but I don't know what I have to eat. My fridge is actually getting pretty bare. I desperately need to go shopping. Might be in a tough spot. You don't have Discord anymore? I mean, fair enough. But there it is. It's out there. You don't have to have Discord on your phone either. You can do it from your computer. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's stream. If you did, and you have not left me a like... If you've not hit that like button, like, what are you doing? Do you not want the algorithm to give you more MagicManMo content? Like, what do you... Like, huh? Like, if I can slide into my Mimi Innie here for a second. Like, what are you even doing if you're not hitting the like button? Like, don't you know that helps tell YouTube that maybe you don't want to miss notifications when he goes live? So do that if you haven't already. You already hit it. Well, if you've already hit it, don't hit it again, because that'll unlike it. And God help you, don't hit that dislike button. It doesn't do anything. It just makes me feel sad. The dislike button will literally do nothing to the algorithm. It'll probably show you some more of my stuff. All it does is just makes me sad. That's all it does. That's just the make Mo sad button. Hit that like button. I didn't play Don't Escape 3. We were just talking about that. No, I haven't even played 3. We were just talking about that. Yeah. But that's gonna do it for me, guys. Thank you all so much for hanging out. The plan is we'll return tomorrow with some more Phoenix Wright. I know that's not Date Everything. I know that's not Danganronpa, and I know that's not Deep Sleep, and I know that's not Submachine. But the plan is to return tomorrow with some more Phoenix Wright. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I appreciate you all. And until next time, bye-bye. Good night. Wiedersehen. Wiedersehen is German.